Who's this? Oh, it's Bill. Hi, Bill. Sure, let's go to one island. What is happening? Okay. I have to deliver a meteorite to someone on 2 island? Is that correct? Is that mandatory or can I ignore that? Alright, what's on 2 island? Who did I have to deliver this to? Is there no encounters? There is a move rememberer on this island though. There's another game corner? What the fuck is happening? Where's the move rememberer? You. Alright, I don't have enough mushrooms. You can ignore this side quest if you want to. This is extra routes for more encounters. I mean, I do kind of want... I want extra routes. Cape Brink. Alright. Let's get... Sleepy up the front. We have balls, don't we? We got enough balls? Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. What do we got here? Golduck. This is dupes because we already have a Psyduck. We already have a Meowth as well. We already have a Meowth. Bro? Let me fucking leave? Is there anything on this route? Spearow, Fearow, Oddish, Glue, Meowth, Persian. There is nothing new on this route. There's nothing new. And there's nothing that I particularly want. We could get a duplicate Oddish, but I don't really care about that. Is there anything on the other side of it? I'm assuming this is probably the person I have to... What? That's Snorlax. What the fuck? What's the deal with this lady? Alright. Next island. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to go to there. 3 island, yes. What cave is this? 3 Isle Path. Can I get a Pokemon in here? You have to bring her your starter. Oh. What move does she teach for Venusaur? The Island of Family Bonding. Fights? Alright, bet. What's the level cap for the next gym? 49. So we're chilling. Let me swap into Grumpy, because he's got Psychic. Because you're just gonna have a bunch of fucking poison types. I mean, I would rather just use Snorlax in case they do some explosion bullshit. 150 base power move that takes a turn to... Okay, yeah, so... Solar Beam. We already have the Solar Beam TM anyways. Pidgey, Oddish, Bellsprout, Pidgeotto. Okay, we can Slowpoke. We might be able to catch a Pidgey finally. Hold on. Hold on, chat. This is big. We might be able to get a Pidgey. Solar Beam is only 120 this way. What? Really? Wait, what move is this then? That might be worth it. Alright, Pidgey. We're gonna rest, and we're gonna use Snore. Okay, never mind. Alright. The streak of never getting a Pidgey continues. Yeah, we're gonna use Vileplume, Ballsack, Lionheart, Grumpy, Poseidon. Gemini probably not, but I don't think we'll replace it with anything. I mean, we could have... Because it... Oh wait, no, we're gonna teach it fly, we're gonna teach it fly, we're gonna teach it fly. So we are gonna have it. Alright, so this will be the team for the next gym. We just need to level up... Nah, we don't need to cheese it, it's fine. We need to level up Diarrhea. I think we're done with these islands. How do I get off this island? This would be a good place to grind, it's got high levels. You two are normal types, so we're fine. These were like kind of the two best for the double battle, low-key. Alright, nice. I may as well fight all the traders, because we need the levels. Especially if you're just gonna feed me like this. Ah, oh, delicious. I completely forgot about this part of the game. Like 100%. Alright. Encounter. In the berry forest. Venonat, that's Dubes. Okay, Pidgeotto, Pidgeotto, Pidgeotto. Oh, I don't want it to like one-shot me with a move. It whirlwind with me, never mind. You know what, I should have expected that. I should have expected that every Pidgey above the level of fucking 15 knows Whirlwind and is gonna use it immediately. I should just know. Hypno. Okay, that's fine. We have Bite. Bro? Alright, are we good now? Alright, huge. And then we go back to Bill, and he will let us leave. That's such a random side quest to do. I completely forgot about that. Billiam, take me home, please. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay. Did they remove that from Let's Go Pikachu? Because I don't remember that at all. Alright, let's go back up here. Back to the mainland. Bortortle. We need to fight as many of these water trainers as possible to level you up. Why does Giga Drain only have 5 PP? That's so annoying. Like, it's a good move, but it's not that good to the point where it needs 5 PP like it's fucking Hyper Beam. Come on. What are we freaking doing? Fine. Cloyster. If you feel like going back to one island, you can now go to Mount Ember, where you can get like 4 or 5 more encounters, as well as Moltres. I mean, I don't think it... I'm not really planning on catching Moltres. I am planning on catching Zapdos, probably. I don't think it's worth it to go through all that just to get Moltres. We don't really need it. I know it's a better fire type than Flambe, but I don't know if it's worth doing all that. You know what I mean? You know what I am saying? I think we're chilling. I'm happy with our fire type. If we did not have a fire type, maybe I would go to Mount Ember. I still probably wouldn't catch Moltres. But I don't think it's worth it for us at all. Ether. So many fishermen's. Four level 27 Magikarps. 6 level 27 Magikarps. Oh my god. You know they evolve at level 20, right? Did you get 6 Everstones to keep them as Magikarps? Because that's fucking insane. We're back in Pallet Town. So now we have to go to Celadon to get Fly. God, if only I had Fly to get to Cerulean really fast. Oh, sorry, Celadon really fast. Oh, pff, I didn't fight you. Okay. My bad, bro. I know you've been waiting there for a while. Oh. Oh, well, this is not a very good matchup. Aha! Hello. Hello, child. Nice. Alright, thank you for letting me know about that, Lionheart. Fly. We will get rid of Rage. Alright, fantastic. So now we just have to go to... we just gotta grind for a bit. So I can just use that now, outside of battle? Oh, I can! That's so fucking good. Okay. What's the best spot to grind? Best spot to grind would probably... I mean, you did say Lavender Town. Lavender Town's gonna have really weak Pokemon though. I need Pokemon that are like slightly better. Alright, so we need you. We're getting rid of you. And we need everyone level 49. So we're pretty close already, except for fucking... Diarrhea. But Diarrhea's not even that far. Because Giga Drain, maybe I should teach you a better Grass-type move, because you only have Giga Drain, but it's like... The thing for it is so bad. I don't know if I have another Grass-type move, though. Oh, you have Solar Beam. Okay. I might give you Solar Beam. It's another, like, low PP move, but... I don't know. How much? Oh, it's got 10. I mean, it's better than that. I'm never gonna use Poison Powder, so... I'll just do that, just in case. Do we have anything else? Fire Blast, Torment, Attract, Thief, Stealing Snatch. Alright, nah. I mean, that's something. Could be better. Its learn set is not very good. Wait, I can't swap it? Oh, and I'm out of moves. Chat. I can't swap it, and I'm out of PP. Can I use Struggle? I can't use Struggle until I'm out of Sleep Powder. We're gonna have to run out of Sleep Powder and then Struggle. Oh my god. Oh, thank god. Wait, swap it, 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 swap it. Oh my god, that was scary for a second. Oh my god, that was so scary. I didn't know that. Oh my god. I didn't think about that. Okay, we need to make sure that we have some PP before we go back to the Pokemon setup. Oh my god. Oh, that was really scary. The one bad part about grinding in here. Okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Everything's fine, everything's fine. Maybe I should quickly duck to Island 2 and get that, really good grass type move. Frenzy Plant. Let's get rid of Leech Seed, because Leech Seed's probably not useful anymore. It was good for, like, early game catching, but now it doesn't really matter. Yeah, bro, we should have been grinding here this whole time. This is way better. Oh, I'm such a fool. Alright, 47. Oh, now you want to learn a fucking flying type move, bro. Okay, right after I taught you fly. Wow, it's stronger and it has better accuracy. Alright. Well, we need fly anyway. We'll get rid of Uproar because we've never ever used that move. That's funny, bro. I mean, better late than never, I guess. It's good for the gym. But that's just crazy. Crazy that you would do it now. Wouldn't that suck? That if we made it all the way to, like, the Elite Four and then lost the Nuzlocke. I know that happens a lot to people, but, like, that would suck. Because I would do a whole nother attempt. I will keep trying until we get this. But I'm just hoping it'll be on, like, the first try. I don't want to have to do, like, multiple attempts of it. That would suck. It's been so long since I played a Gen 5 game. I want to do a Nuzlocke of them at some point as well. I want to do a Nuzlocke of every region. Black and White is the hardest Nuzlocke in the entire series, but Black and White 2 is actually not that hard. Really? Why is Black and White the hardest? Is there just not very good encounters or something? Because I feel like most Pokemon in Black and White are not that good. Because you have less encounters than any other game, the Pokemon kind of suck, there are some really good ones but you have to work for them, and the gyms are more brutal than any other game. Damn, alright. Well, I guess we'll see when we get up to that. But I'm gonna do... I'm gonna do FireRed for Kanto. I'm gonna do Heart Gold for Johto. I'm gonna do... I'm gonna do Omega Ruby for Hoenn. I'm gonna do... Platinum for Sinnoh. And then I'm going to do obviously black. I'm gonna do both Black and White and Black and White 2. Because they're pretty different. And then I'm gonna do X and then Ultra Moon. I'm not gonna do regular Moon, but I'll do Ultra Moon because it's like basically the same, but it just has more stuff. It's just more interesting. But they're like 90% the same game. And then we'll do Sword. Because I found a ROM hack of Sword that we can do. But we don't need to have a Switch. I do have a Switch, but I can't stream on my Switch, unfortunately. Once I move out of my current place, I'll be able to start streaming on Switch. I just need to get a... Because I think I already have a capture card. It just doesn't... The internet here doesn't work on Switches and PlayStations and Xboxes. So I can't stream through it. It's really frustrating. Good luck, I crashed out so many fucking times trying to figure out how to do it on black and white. Yeah, it'll probably be tricky, but I don't mind. I like the process of figuring it out. I like hard games. Rollout. Nah. I don't think rollout's worth it. Alright, cool. So everybody is ready to go for the gym. We're gonna do the gym, and then we will leave Victory Road and the Elite Four until next stream. Damn, I wonder who the mysterious Viridian City gym leader is. I've heard he's really hard. Alright, so we're gonna lead with Ballsack, follow up with Lionheart, have Diarrhea third, Poseidon, Gemini, Grumpy. This is a very solid team for this gym. Is there gym trainers? Oh yeah, there is. So many bugs. I hate how the bugs come in when I have my window open. Oh my god, it's just like the Team Rocket base. What a coincidence. Is it possible to not fight any trainers? I don't think so. Oh, yes it is. I can just go this way. Okay, well... Oh my god, you have so many Pokemon on your team. Luckily you suck! Oh, I get it. I have to clear you. Oh, wait. Yeah? Yeah. I gotta move you from over here. Yeah, that'll be neutral. Alright. If I go out, will he stay there? Or will his position reset? So if I go over here now... Oh, oops. Well, he's back. So how do I get him to move then? Oh, right, he won't fight me. That's how. Duh. Alright, what's up, G? Alright. Do you reckon his gym trainers know that he's Team Rocket leader? Alright. We're gonna sleep pad at you. It missed, okay. Try again. Okay. I'm scared, I'm switching out. Alright, you're dead. This should... Okay, good. Dugtrio, that's fine. Imagine I trained up everyone just to sweep him with Lionheart. Alright, slash, that did nothing. Huge. I remember when we had a dog trio. Alright, body slam, that should be fine. Okay, that's totally fine. Damn, this guy's weak as fuck. Imagine being a gym leader and the leader of Team Rocket and being weak as fuck like this. Literally couldn't be me. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. Oh my god, stop fucking... Oh my god. Stop fucking paralyzing everybody. Alright, Earthquake is a bit scary. Oh, but not for Grumpy. Grumpy's fucking cracked. Grumpy's a fucking beast, he is. Alright, I'm glad we brought everyone else because that was a little bit scary. Alright, Nido King, this is fine. Same shit, same shit. Level 45, that's fine. Hit him with the Psychic. I don't think Giovanni is actually an evil leader, he's just a crime boss. You learn more about him in Johto. Yeah. I mean, I guess. But I would still say the leader of the mob is probably pretty evil. He's probably not the most evil out of every evil team leader, but... I mean, the Giovanni who's leader of Team Rainbow Rocket is probably the most evil, because he's trying to do multiversal control. Multiversal takeover. Alright. That was closer than I thought it was gonna be, but that was... We got it, we got it. Earthquake? Oh! Earthquake could be kinda huge, actually. I don't have Dog Trio anymore, though. Alright, chill. That is the last gym leader freaking done, boys. At almost exactly 5 hours on the dot. I think we need to catch Zapdos to help deal with Lorelei. Because if we... Actually, you know what? Let's just do Victory Road first. Let's do Victory Road first, and then we'll figure out what exactly our team is going to be for the Elite Four. How are we looking? Everyone's almost level 50. I think I'm happy to go do the Elite Four. I mean, not the Elite Four, Victory Road. So let's do Victory Road first, and then when we get up to the Elite Four, we will fly around, figure out what our team is going to be, strategize, and then we will grind up our final team for the Elite Four, do the Elite Four, bada bing, bada boom, whatever happens, happens. How do we feel about that team? This is the stream where everybody needs to lock in, alright? This is serious. Where is Victory Road? Victory Road is... oh, it's literally here. Okay, huge. I forgot that they called it the Indigo Plateau. Alright, let's do it. Oh, wrong way. Oh, fuck. I didn't know there was a trainer battle. I mean, a rival battle. It's the final rival battle before the champion. Alright, luckily we're fully healed. 6 on 6. Pidgeot. Who do I have in front? Ballsack. That's not a good matchup for me. Who's good for this? Probably... Oh, I need to swap out Diarrhea. Let's just go Grumpy for this. When in doubt, go Grumpy. Alright, hit him with the Body Slam. It does outspeed, which is not surprising. But we're fine. It's not doing much to us. We do a lot to it. Oh, we outsped. Is it a speed tie or is it... Oh, it might be because I have Quick Claw. Alright. Lovely. Rhyhorn. That sounds like a job for Lionheart. Nice. Good intimidate. Good intimidate. Big. Hit him with the surf. One shots. Fantastic. I like Rhyhorn. Execute. That sounds like a job for Gemini. Gemini. Let's hit it with the drill peck. Oh, it's not even Executor yet. It's just Execute. What the hell? What level does Execute evolve? It's gotta be lower than that. There's no fucking way. Alakazam. That's also a job for Grumpy, actually, because you have... Oh, wait, no. That should be... I meant to use Lionheart. You know what? Grumpy's probably fine here anyways. You don't have... I'm gonna rest, just to be careful. Because Lionheart has Bite, but Grumpy's fine here. I need to grab Flareon from the box. Alright, hit him with the Body Slam. Alakazam's physical defense is not very good, is it? Oh, wait, oh, you're asleep. Oh, I'm actually stupid. Yeah, we have to use Snore, but, you know, I'm just gonna swap you out, actually. Let's just go Lionheart. Lionheart's gonna tank the Psychic. Hit him with the Bite. Oh no, it's Calm Minding. That's special attack. Oh, that's actually really bad. That's really bad. Bite is super effective, but we might go for the Hyper Beam here. It missed! No way! Okay, used Disable, but it also missed. Hit him with the Hyper Beam again. Okay. I just want to kill this thing before it stacks up too much. Okay. Oh, thank god. That was scary for a sec. Alright, level 50, big. You want to learn Dragon Dance. Do I want you to learn Dragon Dance, actually? Attack and speed. Could be big. Actually. What do we think? I think we get rid of Bite and learn Dragon Dance. Yeah, I like that. Then we can just set up and sweep a whole team. I like that. Good move, Lionheart. Gyarados of your own. Okay. I think we just go Ball Sack for that. I know it's Flying type, so it'll only be neutral, but it's not going to have any Flying type moves. It does have that Intimidate, though. I'm going to hit him with the Sleep Powder. It missed, okay. Everyone wants to miss today. It's setting up with the Rain Dance. That's a little bit scary. You know what? Let's just hit him with the Frenzy Plant. Get this thing out of here. Oof. Okay. It's going with Leah. I don't like how much it's lowering defense and setting up and stuff. This is a little bit scary. Oh my god, it missed the Hydro Pump. Oh my god. I mean, I don't think it would have killed us, but that would have been a little scary. I'm gonna go with the Razor Leaf just to kill it. Alright, thank god. Jonathan's got a little bit of punch this time. He's scaring me a little bit. Charizard. Easy pick. Level 53! Oh my gosh! Oh, it's still raining. This is huge. Hit him with the hydro pump. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Okay, huge. If that didn't kill with Rain Dance, hydro pump, super effective. I was gonna be like, what the fuck are we doing? Okay. Woo! God damn. Alright, let's go grab Flareon. Actually, let's just figure out what our team's gonna be for the Victory Road. Because we have a little bit too much type crossover for my comfort right now. We need a little bit more diversity on the team. We need a diversity higher. I think we get Flambe back. Let's go Flambe over Vileplume. Do I go double Snorlax? I don't think so. We could go Articuno over... I think we go Articuno over Dodrio. I do like Dodrio though. It is putting in work, but Articuno definitely has better base stats. What sort of moves do you know, Articuno? I gotta teach you Fly. Oh, I forgot that I named it McFlurry. That's awesome. Mist, Agility, Mind Reader, Ice Beam. That's kind of arse. Mist, Agility. User predicts the next foe's next action. Let's get rid of Mist. Teach you Fly. Can you learn Surf? You cannot learn Surf. Strength, Focus Mind, Carmine, Roar, Toxic, Haunt, Blizzard. We could teach you Blizzard. I'm down with a Blizzard. Blizzard over Mind Reader. Earthquake. Does anyone want to learn Earthquake? No one's ground type, but nah. Double team Shockwave. Fire Blast, Torment, Attract Thief, Steel Wing. I wish it knew Drill Peck, but that's okay. I'm pretty happy with this. So we got Grass, Fire, Rock. What type of moves do you know? You only know like water type moves, don't you? Slash, Mudshot, Surf, Absorb. It could be better. It could be better. But I don't know. I think no matter what, we're gonna type crossover. Unless I'm gonna train up someone new, which I'm probably not. Is there anyone else? We can't do... Vileplume is crossover. Gemini is good, but it's also crossover. Sleepy's good. Yeah. You know what? Actually, we need to teach Kobotops a rock type move, and then I'll be happy. Lionheart said that there was some. I think you can learn Rock Slide somewhere. All right, we have to go to Rock Tunnel and get Rock Slide, and then we'll teach that to Kobotops, and then I'll be happy to go to fucking thing. Actually, before we do Victory Road as well. Yeah. Before we do Victory Road, we need to catch Zapdos as well. But let's get Rock Slide first. So that's at Rock Tunnel. Where is Rock Tunnel? Diglett's Cave, Mount Moon, Diglett's Cave, Rock Tunnel over here. It said we need Flash, but I can just pull up a map of Rock Tunnel. Because I don't want to waste teaching Flash on someone. I could just use like a fucking stand-in, but we don't need to. We don't need to do all that. I do need a stand-in for Cut though. Maybe I just grab B-Drill, teach it Flash, and then bring it. That might be easier. If we have to bring it along anyways, I may as well teach it Flash as well. I better be able to learn Flash, I swear to God. What do we not? We probably don't need Flareon in Rock Tunnel. So we got B-Drill. Teach it Flash. B-Drill is our, oh, I don't have Flash. Where do I get Flash from? Why do I not have Flash? We have to go to Route 2. If I go here, I should be able to get there. I need to talk to the aide. Where is he? Is he down here? Maybe it's you? No. Where is bro? Where is this guy? After I travel from Vermilion City through Diglett's Cave to exit on Route 2, use the cut HM2. Oh, it's down here. Is it you? Yes. Alright, fantastic. Now we have Flash. We have Flash. Now we teach Flash to B-Drill. It can't learn Flash. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking for real? Okay. We'll grab someone else, teach them Cut and Flash, and then we'll be good to go. How could you not learn Flash? Are you serious? You gotta be fucking shitting me. Useless intern. Can't even intern properly. Who can learn Cut and Flash, do we think? Possibly Meowth. Alright, can you learn Cut? Yes. Can you learn Flash? Yes, good. Alright. Alright, now we gotta go to Rock Tunnel. Alright. Cool. It's crazy. In these earlier games, they really expected you to talk to like every NPC. Because you have like stuff that you need to progress the game that you just like can't get normally. You always gotta find some guy in a hidden corner. Get out of here, bro. Where is Rock Tunnel? This is Rock Tunnel, isn't it? Yes. Oh, it's this one. I know Rock Tunnel. Alright. Alright, hit him with the Flash. Jonathan when he goes to the public park. We just gotta wander around for a little bit and find it. Oh my god! Yo, thank you so much for the raid, Blob Odenkirk. Appreciate it. Yo, how you doing? How you going? Welcome everybody. Yo, I'm good, man. How you doing? Long time no see. I'm chilling, man. I'm just getting ready for the Elite Four. Where the hell is this dude that I gotta find? Good, been playing some KCD2 and saw you're on Pokemon, had to come check it out. Thanks, man! How is it? How's KCD? Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's meant to be like kind of a crazy game, isn't it? I don't really know much about it. I know it's like medieval, but... And it's like meant to be pretty hard, but I don't know much about it. It sounds cool though. Just started and it's been 6 so far, got called for a crime and got tied up and whipped. Yeah, that's the type of shit that I always hear about it. It's like very, like realistic, I guess. These are all guys I haven't fought yet, so I feel like I'm probably going the right way. Because I gotta go down and find a guy. I think if we just keep heading down, we'll be fine. Oh my god, so many dudes. Ah, here we go. Yes! That's exactly what I wanted. Let's get rid of... let's get rid of Absorb. Absorb's kind of trash. Alright, cool. And we found an escape rope, so we can just leave. Yeah, we're getting ready for the Elite Four. We're about to go catch Moltres. I just needed that move to teach to Cubbertops for coverage. So we're gonna go to the power plant, which I think is nearby, actually. I think I just have to swim somewhere, don't I? If I look at the map... Yeah, we caught... This is the team we've got. We've got Ballsack, the Venusaur, Lionheart, the Gyarados, Poseidon, the Cubbertops, McFlurry, the Articuno, Grumpy, the Snorlax, and then we have a Flareon as well that we need to grab. Flambe the Flareon. So this is probably our team, but I think we're gonna replace Flambe with Zapdos once we get to the Elite Four, because we need someone who can deal with Lorelei, because she's Ice type, but all of her Ice types are also Water type, so it makes it a little bit hard for a Fire type. So we need a good Electric type. So we should be fine. How many balls do I have actually? I think I should grab some more Ultra Balls. I think other than that, we're pretty set. If I go to Cinnabar, they sell Ultra Balls here, don't they? Other than that, I think we're pretty good for our team, for the Elite Four. I don't want to use all my money because I need to buy Hyper Potions in the Elite Four. Let me just get like 50 balls. That should be good. But yeah, it's looking good for the Elite Four. I think we're chilling. I think we're gonna beat this Nuzlocke first try. I feel pretty good. Oh my god, I need someone with cut. Oh my god, I fucking hate this game. I hate how I need cut to go everywhere. I forgot that's why I had fucking Meowth to begin with. We're getting Zapdos, so who's gonna be good here? Probably not you. I think everyone else is good, so I'll put you here. Actually, no, because we're going... no, actually, hold on. That was dumb. Put you back. Get rid of Gyarados for a minute. We've only had 3 deaths so far. All of them were completely my fault, but also kind of not. First one died to poison, outside of battle, because I didn't know that that could happen in this game. And the second and third both died to explosion from a coughing. At different points in the game. Fuck. But no one that we like super duper duper cared about. Just a couple of like sort of B team sort of guys. What else do they have in the PowerPoint? Just like Voltorbs, I guess. Because we don't have an encounter in here. I mean, but we do already have a Voltorb. So if it's only Voltorbs, we won't be able to catch anything. Max potion. Is it going to do the thing where it's got Pokeballs around, but some of them are Voltorbs? Alright, yeah. So that's dupes. I'm pretty sure they're the only thing in here. So we might not have... We might not catch anything. Oh, Magneton. Okay, you know what? You know what? Magneton. I'll take a Magneton. Let's get Grumpy up the front. I'll catch a Magneton. If we can't catch Zapdos, I think this is a pretty good... pretty good substitute for an electric type. Because it's good. It'll be good against the... It's super effective against water. Yo, thank you so much for the gifted sub, FN Ducky. I appreciate that. Oh, wait, sorry. I thought somebody gifted me a sub, but somebody from a different Twitch chat gifted me a sub to a different streamer. My bad. I got the notification and got confused. Oh my god. I don't think I'm gonna be able to damage you much, am I? Do I? I don't really have anyone that's gonna like be good for this. I might just throw balls. I'll use up all my great balls. Because everyone's gonna do too much damage, I fear. There we go. Alright. What are we naming Magneton, everybody? Does anybody have a name? If you don't, that's okay. I will name it myself. Magneton. What are we naming Magneton? It's 3 guys. It's electric steel. I'm gonna name it Cerberus. Because it's got 3 heads. And it's kind of funny because Cerberus is like meant to be very scary. I can't spell. But this guy's a little silly guy. Cerberus. I know Cerberus is a dog, but whatever. Anyway, okay, cool. I'm actually happy about that. If we can't catch Zapdos, at least we have a backup plan. I'm pretty happy with a Magneton. I don't know where to go in here. But we'll figure it out. Ooh, an elixir? I'll take a cheeky elixir. Me at the Wizard's Bar. I like the music in here. Oh, dude, Pikachu would have been cool, but honestly, I think Magneton's a better encounter than Pikachu. Oh, but we could have had a Raichu. That would have been pretty sick. You know what? I'm happy either way. Where the fuck am I going? I feel like I'm going the right way, maybe. I'm kind of just stumbling around. Oh, I knew there was going to be some Voltorbs. Alright, that's fine. As long as nobody gets exploded, we're fine. If anybody explodes, I swear to God, I'm going to be pissed off. Oh, Thunderstone. That's useful for the Pikachu that we don't have. I feel like I'm going the right way. I'm so glad I have emulator god fast forward powers. Imagine back in the day when you didn't, and you just had to like get interrupted every 2 seconds. Oh my god, hi Zapdos. Okay. I found him. What moveset does Zapdos have in this game? Because if it doesn't have a flying type move, that'll help us a lot. Show me what moves it has, please. It knows Drill Peck. Ah, that's like the best flying type move in the game. God damn it. Alright, we're gonna have Grumpy up the front. We've got Balls. It's level 50, so it can take a couple of hits. We can pump it down a little. We've got so many balls. I think we're chilling. I was not expecting you to just be in a random room. We're already paralyzed. I think we hit it with a... I'm gonna Psychic it. Because it's not a stab move. And I don't think it's gonna do much. So I'm gonna hit it with a Psychic. Okay, that's fine. That's an okay amount of damage. I can take that. Alright. That's pretty chill. You're pretty tanky. I'm gonna hit it with the Body Slam. I think it can take it. I'm paralyzed. Okay, that's fine. Agility, that's okay. You can have speed as high as you want. I'm already way slower than you, so that doesn't matter. You can have speed as high as you need. As soon as I get you low enough, we're just throwing balls anyways. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. It's gonna Drill Peck again. I'm gonna rest. Okay, never mind, it's agility. I'm just gonna rest, so then I'm just at full health. Okay. And then I'm not paralyzed anymore as well. I don't think it has any healing moves. If it does, that's gonna be annoying. But I think we're okay. Hit him with the Ultra Ball. No one escapes the Ultra Ball. Oh, we got 3 shakes though. I already used my Master Ball on Articuno, but I think we'll be okay. That did a lot more damage than the first time. Why did that do way more damage? Drill Peck doesn't scale on speed, does it? No, that would be crazy. Okay, that's fine. Thunder Wave, that's fine. I'm asleep. That does nothing to me. One, two, fuck. Okay, Drill Peck. Okay. Oh, I might swap you. Oh, I should have had. If I'd known its only attacking move was that, I should have grabbed the. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. It only has a flying type attack move. I'm gonna bring out. You know what? Let's bring out McFlurry. McFlurry's gonna just be able to tank some hits for a minute. Thunder Wave, that's fine. Do you have any status moves, actually? Flight? No, you don't. Alright. This is chill. We're just gonna keep throwing balls. Keep throwing balls. Worst case, we can just run. Okay, Drill Peck, please tank that. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just get in the ball, please. I just need you on my team. I want you on my team so bad. Fuck! I knew this was gonna be a pain. I don't want anybody to die, especially not McFlurry. That would be really bad. Oh, I should have brought Gyarados. Fuck. Let's bring up Poseidon. Poseidon's rock type. It'll be tanky. Agility, that's fine. Hit him with the Ultra Ball. Come on, you're like fairly low. I could get you lower, but I don't want to risk it. Okay, if it just wants to keep agilitying, that's fine. I don't have any other attack moves. Or status moves. My only Pokemon with status moves is fucking Venusaur. Thunder Wave, that's fine. Get in the ball. 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 We're not in crit range. We're not in crit range. Fuck. We're still not in crit range? Okay, now we're in crit range. Fuck. Damn it, I should have brought Gyarados. I could send Flambe, but I don't think Flambe's tanky enough. And it's gonna just destroy you. I think we run. I'm gonna swap in Grumpy, because Grumpy's the tankiest. But if Grumpy dies, we have a replacement Snorlax, so it's not the end of the world. We're gonna run. Run. Can't escape. Oh, because it's so fast. Okay, we got away, Alright, we didn't get Zapdos, but we have a Magneton, so it's okay. We have a good electric type still. It's not a Zapdos, but it'll do. You know what? We call that a win in my books. You know, in business you can't always get what you want. You gotta take deals. You know? And if the deal is no Zapdos, but we also have no team deaths, and we still get a good electric type, I'm taking that deal. You know? I'm one of the sharks, and I'm in. Where are we going? Alright, so now we have... Let's sort out our team for Victory Road. I don't really know what to expect from Victory Road. I think it's just a big cave with trainers in it, isn't it? I think we just, like, don't worry too much about types for Victory Road. I think we just want our top guys. And I think these are our top guys. I think I'm good with this. And then once we get to the Indigo Plateau, we will sort out our final team for the Elite Four. So we'll do some grinding, and we'll plan it out. But we got to survive Victory Road first, so we're not going to worry about that yet. Our goal currently is just to get through Victory Road with no deaths. Safe and sound. Alright, people? Alright, team? The only KPI we're worried about right now is number of Pokemon dead. And we want it to be as low as possible. I think the levels... What's the Elite Four levels? What's their level cap? Our level cap is 62. So that's not heaps. Oh wait, no, that's actually totally fine, because we're only level 50. We're fine. We're actually fine. Alright. Oh yeah, we gotta go through all these dudes. They gotta check my badges. Dude, I bet this was so hype to all of the kids back when this came out as their first Pokemon game. Little water gate. Ugh. Oh. Alright. One more gate. Huge. Victory Road. What is our Victory Road encounter? Do we need someone that knows... Oh wait, no, Venusaur knows strength. We're fine. Onyx for Victory Road. Level 46 Onyx. I mean, we already have a rock type, but we'll try and catch this. May as well. If we don't, it's not a big deal, but... I'm gonna Razor Leaf him. If it one-shots, it one-shots. Okay, can I hit a fucking attack? Why is all my attacks missing? I thought Razor Leaf was 100% accuracy. Alright, it killed. Whatever. Not a big deal. How many tings do I have? Alright, we have some potions, we're fine. I think there's open air areas, so if we need to, we can always fly back. But I think we'll be fine. You can't go that way. I'll go this way. What is this? Is this a button? Oh, I gotta push the rock onto it. That makes sense. It's been a... I don't know if I've ever done this Victory Road before. I don't know if I've ever beaten a Kanto game. I might have beaten fucking Let's Go Pikachu, but that's it. But obviously that game looks very different to this game. Alright, so now I'm assuming... Ah, up here, up here, up here. That one sits a shortcut on the way back. Arbok. We probably should fight the trainers. Because we need the levels. I'm gonna lead with McFlurry, because I'm pretty sure you're a martial arts girl. Oh yeah, you're a cool trainer, my bad. Alright, yeah, okay, so yeah, these guys are like level 40s. We're fine, we're fine. Hit him with the fly. Imagine being in Victory Road with a fucking Persian. Alright, bro. Rapidash, double Rapidashes. Vulpix. Ninetales. What a dog shit team you have. Nice try though. Alright, I'm not too worried about levels then. Let's do Flambe up the front, because we need to level you up. I'm not sure if we're using Flambe for the Elite Four, but we'll have it in the front for now. We'll grind up whoever we need to once we get up to that. War Turtle. Ooh, 1 HP left. Charmeleon, alright. Articuno is mainly on the team just to deal with Lance. Other than that, we're not expecting it to do too much, but we don't need it to. What was it? Ivysaur. Alright, Charizard. Alright. Okay. It's another one of these. Ding, ding. Bro. Random Golbat. probably will have to go back and get some more potions, but we'll try and make some good headway. Do we need to go down or do we need to go up? I don't know. I don't want to go lower if I don't need to. Oh my god. Why are you incapable of escaping? I don't want to be wasting my moves on random Pokemon. I might use a Repel. Is Flambe slow? Like, why? I keep trying to run away and it's not letting me. I mean, one Repel is not going to last us very long, but it'll give us a minute. Ooh, Machoke. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. What are the main types for the Elite Four? It's fighting, ice, ghost, dragon? Another one? Another one? I might have Surf PP. Alright. I think we just followed the trainers. I think that'll lead us to the best place possible. Yeah, let's fight you. You're a bird keeper? No, you're a magician. Drowsy. Who do I have for Drowsy? I've got Lionheart, don't I? But I think you can deal with that. Oh wait, yeah, you have Bite. You're fine. Jesus. One Confusion and one Psychic did a fair bit there. God damn. Alright. Hit him with the Surf. Oh yeah, I don't have Bite on you anymore, do I? Alright, that's fine. Hypno. Let's get Poseidon in. I need other people to get levels other than just bro. Poison gas, really? Really? Present then. Alright. Let's go Grumpy. Hit him with the Body Slam. Roleplay, what the fuck is that? Oh, it steals my ability. That's fine. Another Kadabra, that's chill. Boom. Weak ass physical defense. Okay, they kind of fucked up my team. Please tell me I have an antidote. I don't. I have a full heal. Oh yeah, because I couldn't buy antidotes at that one store. I had to get full heals. Alright. I'm just burning through my potions, but that's okay. We'll try and make a good bit of progress, and then we can always come back if we need. I need a rock. 44. That's a little close. That's a little close in levels for me. Golduck. Big, big, big. Alright, everyone's pretty fine. I feel like I should heal. I get nervous otherwise. I'm like, I probably don't need to, but I'd rather just be sure. Fuck no. I'm so glad that Pursuit is not a more common move. That would be so bad. Pursuit is so scary when you try and like run away and then they use Pursuit and it just does so much damage. Level 48, alright. The level climbing is a little bit scary here. Level 48, Mr. Mime. I think we go Grumpy for that. Okay, it's using roleplay. These psychic types love roleplay. Hail. I don't really need Hail, but that's okay. I probably should not have my fire type up the front. In a cave. But I want it to be in front for the trainer battles, but not for the Pokemon. Yeah, you're not gonna learn. You're not learning Leah at level 47, bro. Yeah, I might swap it out from the front until we have a trainer battle. Because it's really slow, it can't run away. I must have to go up a ladder. Where am I going? Can't go that way. Where am I trying to go here? Ah. We need a rock over here. Alright, we gotta be careful here. Boom. Alright, that unlocks over here. Oh, okay, so we push this down here, and then that'll help us with this puzzle. Aha! Because I needed it over here, didn't I? Yes. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I'm a smart cookie, I'm figuring it out. Big. And then, ooh, item, 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 item. Alright. Lots of TMs in here. So now we go past this dude, up here. Am I trying to go this way, or... I think I have to... oh wait, no, I can't push that out. We must have to go down and around. Alright. Oh, you're not even gonna fight me? Oh, sick. Oh, okay, cool. We got through Victory Road. I don't really want to learn Double Edge, but thank you. Is that the whole Victory Road? Surely not. Oh, that was easy as fuck. Oh, sweet. Damn. Alright, huge. Cool, so we made it through Victory Road. So now we can fly here. So now we need to figure out what our team is going to be for the Elite Four. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do? Let's look at what they have, the Elite Four and the Champion. Let's make sure that we have everybody covered here. So, we've got Lorelei. For Lorelei, we need an electric type. And we have Magneton for that. We got Magneton. So let's... Magneton is going to be on the team. Let's just move everyone over here. And then sort out what our team's going to be. Alright, so we know we need Magneton because we need a good electric type. And I think Magneton's pretty good. Let me just double check that Magneton has like decent stats and stuff. Magneton, Pokemon FireRed. What's its stats like? It's got good special attack. Everything else is kind of mid. Is Magneton good? Is it like our best option? I guess it is our best option for electric type. Is Magneton good in Pokemon FireRed? I just want to know if it's like considered a good Pokemon or not. It's considered one of the best electric types in Pokemon FireRed. Alright, huge. It does have a lot of immunity and resistances. That is true. Alright, I think that's our Lorelei counter. So we've got him. And then we need... Bruno is rock type, fighting type, rock type, fighting type. Okay. So who do we have for that? Rock types and fighting types. Let me just... Let's just put everyone over here. So I know what I'm working with. So we know that Magneton is going to be on the team. Everybody else we got to pick from. We got to draft. Magneton. And then we need someone for the rock types and the fighting types. I think we go Gyarados for the rock types. And for the fighting types, we go McFlurry. Oh, actually, it would be neutral. For the fighting types, I mean, we can have Lionheart for the fighting types as well. I think that's fine. Agatha, Gengar, Golbat, Haunter. Gengar, Golbat, Haunter, Arbok, Gengar. So Ghost and Poison. Ghost and Poison. Ghost and Poison. Well, Lionheart or... Ghost Poison. Ghost Poison. We don't really have anyone for Ghost. Ghost is kind of tricky. Poison... What is good against Poison? Is it Rock? I just... Like, I know, but I just need to, like, double check. Ground... Psychic... Well, Psychic would be neutral, because it's Ghost type. We don't have any ground types. We do have rock types, but that's not the same thing. I think we have Snorlax. I think because Snorlax is immune to Ghost. And our Snorlax knows Psychic, so it'll be at least neutral. So I think that's pretty good. And then... What do we got? Lance. Lance we have Articuno for. Because that's Gyarados, which we... Gyarados we have Magneton for. Dragonair is going to be McFlurry. Dragonair. Aerodactyl is Flying Rock, so that's going to be probably Gyarados for that. And then Dragonite. So we need McFlurry. And then... For the champion, Pidgeot, we've got Magneton, Alakazam, Psychic type. Alakazam, Alakazam we can just kind of like figure it out, you know. We don't have anyone that's like super effective against it, but we don't have anyone that's like weak to it either. Rhydon, we've got Gyarados. Executor. Executor, we go... Flambe. Actually, no. The Executor we have, McFlurry for. So I don't need Flambe. Gyarados, we have Magneton. Charizard, we have Magneton or Gyarados. So really, we have our last two spots pretty free. I think we need... Somebody said... Lionheart said the Kabutops was really good against somebody. I think it was Lorelei. Because Kabutops is Water Rock. Water Rock. And that's gonna be... So I think we bring Kabutops along. We got Water Rock. And then we need to figure out if we bring our Grass type or our Fire type. I mean, Ballsack is our starter, so we probably should, but we need to be realistic about this. You're not going to be good against Lorelei, because it's all Ice types. You can help with the Onixes on Bruto's team. You're not going to be good against Agatha. You might help a little bit against Gyarados on Lance's team. And you can help with Rhydon and Gyarados on Blue's team. Flambe would be bad against Lorelei because it's all water types as well. I mean, it can help with a couple of them, but overall it's not great. Bruno, it's useless. Agatha, it's useless. Lance, it's useless. Champion, it's only good for Executor. So I think we go Ballsack. Ballsack's also tankier. I think overall it's just better. It's got Sleep Powder if we need. I think this is going to be our final team for the Elite Four. Cerberus the Magneton, Lionheart the Gyarados, Grumpy the Snorlax, McFlurry the Articuno, Poseidon the Kabutops, and Ballsack the Venusaur. I feel pretty good about this. I think we just got to grind them up to the level cap, which, what did I say it was? 62. Alright, so I think we gotta do some big grinding now to get ready for the Elite Four. Let's start with Cerberus, because he's the lowest. So we'll fly back to somewhere that's a little bit better for leveling up. We might go to Cinnabar and level up you in the water over here. What moves do you have at first, actually, before I do that? Is there anyone else that wants to learn Fly? It is a pretty good move. Or Surf. Grumpy can learn Surf. I don't think we needed to. We already have 2 people that know Surf. We're fine. Is there anything else I want to teach anybody? Earthquake is pretty good. Does anyone want to learn Earthquake? No. Shockwave. Do you know... What sort of moves do you know? You've got Thunderwave, Spark, Sonic Boom, Supersonic. Alright, this is kind of trash. Wait, Spark is better base power than Shockwave? That's crazy. Okay. We will get rid of Supersonic. Sandstorm, Fire Blast, Torment, Attract, Thief, Steel Wing. Maybe I'll teach you Steel Wing. Can you learn Steel Wing? No, because you don't have wings. That makes sense. Overheat. Does anyone want to learn Overheat? No. Okay. Can we teach you... Is there any way to get, like, a Thunderbolt TM? I feel like Spark and stuff are just not good enough electric moves. Let me see if we can get a better electric type move for Magneton. Or if we want to teach anybody else anything else. We're good on grass moves. Ice Beam, Blizzard we already have. Hyper Beam we have. Giga Drain we don't need. Solar Beam we don't need. Thunderbolt, here we go. We can get it from the... Oh, we can get Iron Tail and Thunderbolt from the Games Corner. So we might have to do some gambling, boys. I think Thunderbolt, 90 base power, 100% base accuracy. I think we want that. Can Magneton learn Iron Tail? I would like it if it had a Steel type move. Moves learned by TM. Can you learn... You cannot learn Iron Tail. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but like, why can you not learn any good Steel type moves? That's a little bit frustrating. So we need Thunderbolt from the Games Corner. What else do we need? Dig we don't need. Shadow Ball, we don't have any ghost types. Psychic we already have. Brick Break we don't need. Flamethrower. Well, we don't have a fire type on the team, so that's fine. Sludge Bomb could be good. As a good poison type move. Do I really need a good poison type move, though? Do I need a good poison type move? You're our poison type. What do you have? You're kind of just covering grass, which I'm happy about. I don't think we need a poison type, do we? What would Sludge Bomb even be good for? Would be good for... It would be good for absolutely no one, actually, because the only grass type we're going to go up against is also a Psychic type. So that's actually not useful at all, so that's good. So Thunderbolt, Aerial Ace we already got. I would like having Aerial Ace, but it's okay. Yeah, I think we just need to get Thunderbolt. I feel good about that. So I think we just go gambling for a minute. Let's get Thunderbolt for 4,000 coins. We're chilling. I think we're chilling. Let's go get Thunderbolt, boys. Let's go gambling! Alright. Let's go gambling, boys. Back to Celadon. So we need... Okay. What are our 3 stages of getting ready for the Elite Four? We need to get all the moves that we're going to get. So we just need to get Thunderbolt. And then we need to make sure we have enough potions to be able to heal in between battles. Because we can't heal in battle, but we can heal in between battles. So we just need to get as many hyper potions as possible to last us. And probably also some full heals as well. And then we just gotta grind up our levels to level 62, and then I think we're good. And then we'll do a final check, make sure we have everything sorted, and then we'll be ready to go. So step 1, let's go to Celadon. Where's Celadon? There you are. Do some gambling, get Thunderbolt, bada bing bada boom. I thought we were done with gambling, but you know what, it's fine. Oh my god. I had like a really dumb thought then that I almost said out loud. I was gonna be like, in this game you get the points and then you give the points for TMs and items and Pokemon, right? I was about to be like, what do you get in real life when you go gambling? And then I was like, wait, you get money. I was like, what do I trade my points for in real casinos? We really, really need this move. I wouldn't be doing this if we didn't really need Thunderbolt. But we're gonna be using Magneton a lot. Like, he's gonna be a key part of the team for the Elite Four. So we need to make sure that he has the best electric type move possible. Because he's gonna be key for Lorelei, he's gonna help out a little bit with Lance, and he's gonna help out a fair bit with Blue. Where did the feed option go? I got rid of it, because I realized that it was probably not the best idea. I realized it was like... I think it was scaring off new viewers, so I got rid of it. Because every time I would have like a decent number of people watching, somebody would redeem it, and then all of the people would leave. So I thought maybe let's retire it. It was good while it lasted though. Alright, we're halfway. It was fun while it lasted as a viewer channel reward. If you want to see my feed pics, just hit me up directly with cash! I better be getting a bank notification if you're asking for feed pics. My OnlyFans is... No, I'm just kidding. Who is the highest earning male OnlyFans creator? Because you never hear about the guys on OnlyFans. You only hear about the women. Oh, I'm assuming it's probably Girthmaster, isn't it? Or Johnny Sins. I don't know. I know Girthmaster's pretty popular. Girthmaster on OF, Johnny Sins does classic porn, I think. Yeah, but I thought maybe Johnny Sins might have transitioned, because I know a lot of porn stars retired from doing classic porn, but then sometimes they go over to OnlyFans. But I think it's probably Girthmaster. I saw a TikTok, because I think Johnny Sins would make a lot more money doing classic. Yeah, I think so. I think he's pretty established in the industry. He's like the #1 male porn star, so he probably stays in that. He's got to be close to retiring age, right? He's like in his 50s, surely, or like late 40s at least. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I saw this TikTok the other day of this guy crying because one of the girls that he was talking to was like one of the girls that he hooks up with regularly just hooked up with Girthmaster, or like told him that she just hooked up with Girthmaster, and he was like crying. He's like, I can't believe this. I'm never gonna recover from this. She's never gonna look at me the same way. He seems like a nice guy. I've seen him do not interviews, but he was on a couple episodes of Jubilee, I believe. I think there was an episode where it was like incel guesses who's a porn star or something like that, and he was on that as a porn star, not as the incel. It might not have been Jubilee, but it was like one of those sorts of shows. He's also really tall. Sorry, I gotta stop thinking about Girthmaster. I'm just sitting here pokey gambling, thinking about fucking Girthmaster. Someone give us something new to talk about. Something new for me to think about, please. Someone ask me a question about business so I can think about something else. Oh my gosh. What's my favorite Kanto Pokemon? Because this game doesn't have my favorite Pokemon, which is Metagross. But what's my favorite Kanto Pokemon? Probably Snorlax or Gyarados. I think probably Gyarados. I like Gyarados. It's crazy. You can't really have any Kanto Pokemon as your favorite unless it's like a really niche one. Because like, no matter what Kanto Pokemon it is, it's like so many people that will say it as their favorites. Because they'll be like, Charizard, Snorlax, Gyarados, Mewtwo, and it's like, alright buddy. Alright Lapa. It sucks, because like, even in Hoenn you can't really use Metagross, because you don't get it until after the Elite Four, I think. Come on, we're so close. Just give me one more... Oh, there we go. Alright, cool. We have enough points. Oh, I should save. I haven't saved in a while. I'm like traumatized from when my game crashed on the other stream. We have enough points. Let's get Thunderbolt. And then that'll be stage 1 of our 3-stage plan done. Oh wait, no. What is TM30, which is, it's, 24. There we go, yes. Alright, big. So let's teach Thunderbolt. Damn, Gyarados can like learn everything. Gyarados has such a wide move pool with TMs. It can learn like the best moves of almost every type. Sonic Boom doing 20 HP is not really helpful. I wish I could get a Steel type move on you. That'd be so good. Was Magneton pure electric when this game first came out? Or not this game, but when Red, Blue, Yellow, Green came out? Because didn't Steel type get invented in Gen 2? So it must have been pure electric. That's crazy, because it's so obviously a Steel type. Alright, let's fly to Cinnabar. And then get a bunch of Hyper Potions. I get 42. Well, we're only gonna need maximum 6 per battle. 6 times 4 is 24. Yes. So if I get 30, that's probably good. Just in case. And then we'll also get some full heals. Because you know we're gonna get fucking burnt or frozen or poisoned or some shit. Of course. Same thing. Let's get 25. I have a can of Monster sitting in my fridge that is begging me to drink it, but I'm like, probably shouldn't at 10 o'clock. Probably not good for me. I had a coffee. I had a Macca's coffee at 1 AM last night, which I then instantly regretted because I couldn't sleep until like 3, 4 AM. So that's phase 2 of 3 of the plan. So now we gotta get to grinding. Get everyone to level 62. Which, as you can see, is probably gonna take us a minute. Such a crazy level gap between Giovanni and the Elite Four. Considering Victory Road is like I know they expect you to probably like fight every single trainer in Victory Road, but even still, that would only get you to like level 55-ish. It's kind of crazy gap. I'll try and get as much grinding done as possible tonight, and then we'll leave the actual Elite Four and stuff to next stream. Because that's, even though it's only, you know, 5 battles, we need to make sure that we are thinking through every single move that we make, every single decision. So it's probably gonna be, it'll be like a couple of hours to beat the Elite Four, assuming everything goes right. Because even no matter how well prepared we are, shit happens. So we gotta be careful. But we just need to. I think it's better to leave it till next stream. Have enough time to like think everything through, take everything slowly, and then rather than trying to like rush it, we wanna walk carefully over the trip mined finish line rather than sprint through it blindly. You know what I'm saying? It's not a race, it's about survival. I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. And I can't get enough of you, baby. Can you get enough of me? I shouldn't sing, people are gonna get scared off. They're like, damn, I thought we were watching Pokemon, not watching The Voice. Or American Idol, one of the contestants that they show because they're really bad and it's meant to be really funny. Not one of the ones that actually goes through. God, growing up, my mother, she loved all those reality shows. She wasn't like a slop reality show person. Like, she watched a little bit of Bachelor, but even as I got older, she kind of lost interest in that. But she loved The Voice. She loved all of the, like, house building ones, like The Block and House Rules. And she watched a little bit of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. She was a big fan of those. My Kitchen Rules, MasterChef. She's a big cooker. And like I wouldn't be watching, but I would just be like in the lounge room when it would be on. I'm like, this is just what are we doing here? This is useless. Useless stuff that we're watching. Watch some quality programming, woman. Like Ben 10. Chuck a bit of Spider-Man on the TV. Oh my god, we're not even level 50 yet on Cerberus. I gotta get him to level 62. Fuck my life. Fuck my chungus life. I feel like out of all of the newfangled slang that we've got floating around these days, I think chud is one of the ones that's gonna stick around. I think a lot of them are gonna go away. You know, a lot of them are gonna fade away as time goes on. But I think chud, something about it really cements it in the vocab. It's just such a good word. It's like chud. It's like satisfying to say. It kind of sounds like what it is. And it's just such a good insult. And it really captures what it's meant to be. You know, like Asmongold, he's a chud. It's just got that, you know, that factor. Imagine I was like one of those streamers that needed to be talking like 24/7 and like you know those like streamers that try and like be high energy for like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, like Speed. Imagine if I was like Speed or like one of those other streamers that tries to like be super energetic all the time, but I had like nothing. I was just doing this, and I had like nothing to say. So I was just like, Firo, Spark dead, Dodo, Spark dead, run, Spiro, Spark. Like imagine I was doing that the whole time. That'd be fucking exhausting. Oh my god. I don't know how those people do it. I feel like the high energy. No. You know what? I was gonna say the high energy content creator character's kind of fallen off. But it's not true. There is still like a lot of streamers still do it, and it's like IRL streamers as well. I guess with your IRL streaming, you have more stuff to like say and more stuff to interact with. So it kind of does make it easier to be high energy because you have more stuff to like work off. But still, it just looks exhausting. I don't know how people do it. I can't be like backflipping off of tables and and running up and screaming at people for 5 to 8 hours straight. Like, that's crazy. I realized I was still accidentally following FaZe Clan, after, after the core boys left. And one of their posts came up on my feed, and I was like, who the fuck are these people? And I looked, and it was FaZe Clan, but I was like, who are the people in this post? And I realized that they have, like, new FaZe people, because the other people left. So they have, like, new younger guys that are in, and I'm like, who the fuck are these guys? I don't recognize any of these people. It's all these, like 18-year-olds. Who are the new FaZe guys? And I'm like, you're not the FaZe guys, what are we doing? The real FaZe guys are the core boys now. Unfortunately, like, as much as I like it, the core, it just is not, it's not as catchy as FaZe. It would have been nice if they were able to keep the branding, but obviously that's not possible. You know, like what about FaZe Up? Like, we can't FaZe Up anymore. What are you gonna say? Core Up? That doesn't make sense. I think I would kill myself if I ever lived in a content house. Like one of those, like, 2010, like, classic, like, 2010s content houses where they were just, like, you did not get a moment of peace. Like, even if you weren't streaming or recording or something, you have to deal with, like, 5 other people who are streaming or recording at any given time, and they're just, like, they're doing anything for content, bro. They're covering you in slime in the middle of the night when you're trying to sleep. Like, you're waking up and the cereal's been replaced with ants. You know, like, what, like, I couldn't live like that, bro. I could not live being switched on like that. I think, like, no wonder half of them went insane. I would as well. I think even if I was in or, like, running a sort of creator group like that, like a FaZe type of thing, I would be like, we're not having you don't need a house together. Just, like, do your, like, it's preferential if you all live in the same general area, like the same city or whatever. But we do not need to be in the same house. Like, if we're doing content, we can organize it. You just fucking come to an office or whatever. Like, more of a Smosh type thing than a FaZe type thing. You know, just like, alright, we need these people doing this stream or this video on this day. You know? So you guys come in when you're scheduled to do your thing. Not like a 24/7 someone streaming, oh my god, living together, you have to navigate and you're always doing this or that, and oh my god, you're getting pushed in the pool. Oh lordy. Lordy. Has there ever been, like, a big Australian content house? There was, wasn't there? Like, wasn't there one with all of, like, the Aussie Fortnite people, like the Laserbeam and the Muselk and the Loserfruit and the Creator? Were they in a house, or did they just kind of, like, play together? I don't think they were in a house, because they were all, like, a bit older. They were, like, early to mid-20s, I think. Unless I'm misremembering. But from my knowledge, I don't think there was, like, ever a big content group or content house in the Aussie land. I'm really happy with the team that we've ended up with. I thought we would have, like, way more deaths, and I would be, like, struggling to have a team of, like, semi-decent guys, but we're kind of chilled. Like, the only deaths we had were fucking Paris, which we weren't going to use anyways, because it was like our third grass type. That we just never really needed it anyways. We had Firo, which we were using, like, it was on the team at the time, but it was, like, easily replaced, and it was going to get replaced anyways. So that wasn't a big deal. And then what was the last one? It was someone that I was grinding for the Cinnabar gem. Was it a water type, or was it a... It was someone. Oh, it was Doug Trio. Which I liked Doug Trio. I would have liked to keep Doug Trio, but It wasn't the end of the world. And luckily we had a replacement on hand. So there was like, there's been no major blows to the team. Was originally planning to. Zap cannon. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Zap cannon. Nah, it's only slightly better than Thunderbolt, and it's got horrible accuracy. That's a scam and a half. That is a scam if I've ever seen it. You know what's kind of crazy? I'm doing a business degree, right? I'm doing a bachelor's of business. I am midway through my second year of my 3-year degree, so I'm basically exactly halfway through. I go to class, and I feel like I'm learning a lot. But if somebody were to ask me what sort of stuff I'm learning in business, I would, like, not know what to tell them. If they were like, what like, actual specific skills and knowledge are you learning? I'd be like, I don't know. I can't really give you anything. But I know I am learning stuff. But it's not the same as if you were, like, studying psychology and someone was like, oh, what are you learning? You could be like, oh, I'm learning, you know, the anatomy of the brain, and I'm learning about these experiments that, you know, shaped the foundation of the science. I'd be like, I don't know, you learn about this, like, you know what business is? It's all about, like, one guy who was a successful businessman who will then be like, I have this theory that everyone else needs to follow if they want to be a good businessman like me, and then they make up a little chart or a little fucking table or a little acronym, and they'll be like, this is exactly what led me to being the greatest businessman of the 19th century. And then that's what they teach you in business for the next 100 years. But it's like there's so many of them, because there's a lot of, you know, successful businessmen in history, or in the last, you know, in the last half century. And so there's a lot of, like, those acronyms and charts and things that they want to teach you, but a lot of them basically say the same thing. A lot of them are very simple, or, like, a lot of them are very similar, or a lot of them are very, like, sort of obvious. Like, I feel like most people would be able to come up with the SWOT formula, you know. Oh, you want to evaluate your business, and it's like, and its chance of success in the market. What would you look at? You would look at what your business is good at. You would look at what it's not good at. You would look at, maybe some opportunities for you to make your business better. And then you would probably look at, like, some things maybe you should be worried about, some threats. Like, I think most people would be able to figure that out without having to learn that. There is some, like, more advanced stuff that I'm sure some people wouldn't know, but most of it's not, like, specific knowledge that you would never be able to find anywhere else unless you did a degree in it. If you were like, you need to learn everything you can about biology, I would be like, alright, I don't really know where to start with that. Because I don't know what I don't know about biology. But business, if you were like, you need to learn everything you can about how to run a business, or how to start a business, I feel like you would immediately have some questions about, like, alright, I don't know how to do, like, I know I should know how to do this, but I don't, so let me try and learn that, you know. Because everyone is like, oh, obviously I need money, so how do I keep track of my money, aka accounting? How do I use my money to get more money, aka finances? How do I do marketing? Because everyone knows what marketing is. How do I do marketing? How do I hire, fire, train people, aka human resources? And then how do I just, like, generally manage stuff? How do I get my product? Supply chain. Like, I feel like most people would be able to, like, think it through a little bit, and then they could just look up stuff. You don't need to do a 3-year business degree to be able to start a business, because there's not a lot of, like, hands-on skills that you need to learn either. It's like you need to learn how to. I mean, depending on what you're doing. If you're doing accounting, you need to learn how to use the accounting softwares that everybody uses. But like, you could do that without having the degree. Everything else, it's like basically knowledge based. If you're trying to go into sales or you're doing entrepreneurship, you probably want to know how to speak pretty good. You want to know how to make a good PowerPoint presentation. You want to know how to like write up a business report. But like, other than that, you're kind of chilling. Like if somebody wanted to know if somebody wanted to know all of the stuff that I learn in my classes without paying for the 3-year degree, I would sit them down. I would maybe make a PowerPoint presentation. The PowerPoint presentation would be maybe like 50 slides, and I would sit them down for like an hour or two, and I could teach them. I would say, here's a notebook, take notes on everything, and then I would do a presentation, and I would teach them everything that I've learned within the 1.5 years of my degree so far. And then I'd be like, alright, you're chilling. There's nothing else you need. Anything else you need, you can look up on the internet. Am I saying that a business degree is a scam? No. But am I saying that you need it to be a businessman? Also no. I think all you need to start your own business or to work in a business field is, well, if you're starting your own business, you need money, obviously. If you have the money, like, look up some basic information, maybe talk to someone who's a little bit more experienced in that, but you do not need a 3-year degree. Just have some common sense and maybe a little bit of, like, maybe someone that you can just talk to if you really need, like, specialized knowledge. But that's really it. Businesses always want you to have a business degree to work at, like, a big company, but, like, you don't really need to. You just need to be able to write emails, write reports, make PowerPoints, and talk good. And then you can be the marketing manager at any fucking business firm. In the modern day, you know what you need to be a good marketing manager at any firm in the modern day? You just need to have a basic understanding of how to post on social media and like it do well in the algorithm. You just need a basic understanding of how social media algorithms work, how social media trends work. And that is it. Because no one does, unless you're a company that's like advertising specifically to like very old people, or even like 40 to 60-year-olds. You're not going to be doing newspaper marketing. You're not going to be doing TV marketing, radio marketing. You're going to be doing social media marketing. For like 90% of businesses these days are going to be doing social media marketing. So like all you need to know is like how the different social medias work, how the algorithms work, which is pretty simple information to figure out. It's like, oh, what do you, like, if you post a YouTube video, what do you think's gonna, do you think a YouTube video with a boring title, a boring thumbnail, with a boring presenter with minimal editing is gonna do well? Or do you think a YouTube video that's got an attractive thumbnail, a catchy title, some hashtags maybe, and some engaging visuals and audio? It's like, obviously you know which one's going to perform better. And that's basically the same on every social media. It's like, take advantage of trends that you see, use hashtags, be exciting, then that's like, that your thing's probably going to do well. And a lot of it is just posting as much as possible and hoping something gets picked up by the algorithm. That is a lot of trying to social media market. It's like, you don't need crazy knowledge. But you can't get hired at any business firm without getting a bachelor's degree. Unless you have nepotism on your side. which is what a lot of people do these days. Like, I would guess that most people getting hired into higher up business positions at like any company, it's mostly due to nepotism these days, or like not even necessarily nepotism, but just connections. Just like, oh yeah, I met this guy at this thing, and he seemed really capable, and I have his LinkedIn. Let me call him up, and we can interview him, and maybe he'll be good for this. Like, that's probably most of these things. Or like, oh, this is my friend from high school. This is my neighbor. This is my nephew, you know? It's like, that's kind of what it is these days. Most people are not getting hired at some sort of firm, working for 5 years, getting promoted to a managerial position, and that's that. It's mostly connections. Connections will get you a lot further than any knowledge in this world. Which is a little bit unfortunate for us people who were not born with many connections. But, you know, it is what it is. Communication and making good impressions on the people around you is one of the most valuable skills that you can learn in life. And it's completely free to learn. All you need to do is practice. It is a stat that you simply must grind. But it's also the most overpowered stat in the game. My brother did not... Well, he graduated high school, but he graduated with a VM certificate, not a VC certificate. And he did not go to university. He currently has a very cushy office job. Like, not a managerial one, but like just a good full-time office job. And so he's chilling. And he got that job purely from just knowing people. I'm gonna graduate with my 3-year business degree, and I'm probably not gonna be able to get hired anywhere. It is pretty unfortunate, but it's true. But also, my degree doesn't really hinge on needing to get hired anywhere, because it's the whole point of my degree and my entrepreneurship major is that you're supposed to graduate and then go start your own business, which is probably what I will do. But it would be nice to also have the opportunity to get hired somewhere. But probably won't be the case. So, you know, I'm not, like, we're not cooked. It's just, things are a little bit more difficult, but that's mainly because of my own fault and my own, choosing. My own decision making. If I was getting a degree purely to get hired, I would not be doing the degree that I'm doing. I would probably do, like, a teaching degree. Because it's very easy to get hired as a teacher these days. Or a nursing degree. But I chose my specific degree because it's what I wanted to do. So I definitely don't regret what I've chosen. I picked my degree at the intersection of what I think will help me make a living and what I am passionate about. Which I think is the best that we can hope to achieve in the current state of the world. If I was just gonna do something that if I was deciding what I wanted to do with my life purely based off of passion and not having to worry about any sort of income, I would just be doing what I'm doing right now, but I would be doing it probably a lot. I would probably be doing it 8 hours a day. But that is not feasible, so we have to make sacrifices and compromises. But I'm fairly happy with the state of my life right now. Obviously things could be better, but things could also be a lot worse. At the moment I have steady education that will hopefully lead to making good income sometime in the future, within the next couple of years. I've got friends. I've got, you know, the potential for romantic connection in my young life. I mean, that's a whole nother story, you know. That's a whole nother story, but, like, I'm not currently dating anybody, but I have the potential to find someone within the next couple of years as well, so I'm not too stressed about that. So, like, I'm waking up every day not having to worry too much about, how am I gonna pay for food and groceries. I mean, rent and groceries every day, so... Obviously, I'm doing a lot better than some people, but, I'm not waking up every day on mountains of cash like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, But overall, things are pretty good. Things are the best that they could realistically hope to be right now, which is kind of all you can ask. Things could be a lot worse. I could be one of the people I went to high school with who still lives in my 5,000 population town, and is still working the same casual job that they worked at 15. So I'm happy I'm not doing that. You're doing great? That's great! That's great to hear. We don't even have Tony the Tiger. Why do I even know about Tony the Tiger? Fucking American culture invading our media consumption. They've infiltrated worldwide media, forcing everybody to engage in American culture, spreading their influence throughout the world. Like the evil country that they are. No, I'm just kidding. But it is interesting that has happened. I really like, this is so, like, parasocial to me, but you know what I really like? I like when I find out that the, like, YouTubers and stuff and streamers that I watch are, like, friends in real life and not just friends when they're making content together. It, like, makes me feel nice, because I'm like, these guys, I like when people present themselves as friends, and then they will, like... They'll talk about, like, oh yeah, the other day off stream when I was hanging out with this other streamer or whatever, just for, like, because we like hanging out, and then this happened and this happened. I'm like, oh, they're actually like friends in real life. That's so cute. Which I know is, like, very parasocial, but it's still, like, I can't help it. I like when the creators that I watch are, like, as genuine as possible, It, like, kind of turns me off when I find out that, like, if two people are presenting themselves as friends and they're not actually friends, I'm like, oh, come on. Come on. What are we, why? So it is nice. It's like with Jacksepticeye and Smosh, I'm like, oh, I like Jacksepticeye, I like Smosh. I like that, they obviously get along well in videos, but, like, that's work, so it's like, you never know if that's real. But then when they're like, when it's like, oh, yeah, we were just like, I went to go get coffee with Spencer the other day, and that was good. I'm like, oh, that's cute. Sorry, I've got social plans tomorrow that I have to schedule and make sure everything's all good. It's so hard when you have so many friends like me. Everyone just wants to hang out with me all the time. Everyone loves me. It's crazy. They're like, no, I want to hang out with Nate tomorrow. No, I want to hang out with Nate tomorrow. Oh. And I'm like, ladies, come on. Me saying ladies, it's like... that makes it sound like they're, like, trying to date me, but that's not what it is. I just have multiple platonic female friends. It must be so nice for the streamers who love one particular game and only stream one particular game, and then that game also becomes, like, very trendy. Like, imagine how good it must have been to be Disguised Toast in the peak of 2020 Among Us era. How fucking... Bro must have been chillin'. Or, like, fucking Tommy Innit in peak 2020 Minecraft Dream SMP phase. I mean, aside from all the Dream SMP drama, but, like, just how... Imagine how good it must have been to be like, I love playing Minecraft. I would play Minecraft even if I wasn't making money off it, but I also get to make heaps of money off it. How fucking good. Like a once-in-a-blue moon, stars align type of thing, where it's like, passion crosses over perfectly with the algorithm. Ballsack is so majestic. Bro, he's the goat. Just a reminder, I just received a Steam gift from Corvin. What did you just send me, Corvin? You gifted me Watch Dogs 2! So I'm gonna play on stream and keep me entertained over the school break hard, but now keep it up. Dude, thank you! Oh my god! I played like the first maybe an hour of Watch Dogs 2 on my PlayStation like a while ago, but I never finished it. So this is actually goated. Hell yeah! Thank you so much, Corvin. Are you sure, man? Are you sure, man? That's so nice of you. How much was this? Watch Dogs is like kind of expensive, isn't it? It's like a big game. You sure? That's so nice of you. I mean, thank you so much, dude. That's... What the hell? That's so nice. I guess we're playing Watch Dogs 2 on stream at some point. Hell yeah. And it's not that expensive essentially for what it is. Okay, well thank you so much, man. I'll definitely play that on stream at some point. Hell yeah. Yo, have you ever played Last of Us? I have. I've played Last of Us 1 and 2. Not on stream. I played them before I started streaming. But I have played both of them. They're very good. Yeah, I played, like, the very beginning of Watch Dogs 2, and I was like, this game is really cool. And then I haven't touched my PlayStation for a while, so I haven't played it. But I will definitely play that on stream. Dude, I get so many notifications when I'm streaming. I don't know why. It hits 6 PM, and now everyone's like, I gotta see what Nate's up to. And I'm like, I'm busy! Everybody knows streaming and texting is illegal. It's extremely dangerous. This is going to be our very last grinding session of the game, boys. We've spent a lot of time having to grind up in this game. Every single time there's a gym, we got to spend like an hour getting everybody up to the level cap. But that is the way of the Nuzlocke, unfortunately. For although me looking at that incoming call is into a missed call. Bro, I don't like when people call me. I'm gonna be so honest. I do not like phone calls. Not because I'm like anxious about like being on a call. I'm not that socially anxious where I'm like, yeah, phone call. Oh my god, I have to call the doctor today. I don't like it because I'm like, why the fuck are you calling me when you can just text me? If you're calling me, I expect it to be like a life-threatening emergency. And you know what else I hate about phone calls that everybody, specifically girls that I know, get strongly disagree with me about? I hate getting on a phone call with someone, having a conversation, being like, alright, cool, we've said everything, we've like caught up with each other, we've said everything we need to say, and then they just like want to stay on the phone with you. I'm like, dude, I got shit I gotta do. I don't want to like just be sitting on a phone call with you. As much as I like talking to you, if we're out of stuff to say, just end the phone call, bro. And then if you think of something else to tell me about later, like text me later. I don't want to sit on a phone call with you for 2 hours not saying anything. But every single girl that I know that I'm friends with, they're like, no, it's the best, you gotta do that. When you're in a relationship, you gotta do that. It's like, it's so much fun when you're dating someone and you just sit on a phone call for 3 hours and don't say anything to each other. It's like, no, dude, I don't want to do that. Feel free to call me if you want to, like, catch up. Be like, hey, what's up? Like, hey, this is what I did today. What did you do today? And I'm like, that's fine. I can have, like, a 20-30 minute conversation and be like, tell me what you've been up to. That's fine. But then afterwards, just be like, alright, cool. That's everything. Have you said everything you want to say? Yes, cool. I have also said everything that I want to say. Alright, goodbye. Talk to you later. Boom. End. Efficient. Fun. That's all it's gotta be. Just came back. I thought you said femboys. I'm being so genuine. I did not say femboys, but I mean, I guess we hear what we want to hear. Anyways, sorry, that was a very unnecessary phone call rant, but it's just like I had a conversation with my 2 platonic girlfriends today, and we were like talking about this, and I was like, I hate it. It sucks. And they're like, no, being on a, because they're dating each other, and they're like, no, being on a call with your girlfriend is so fun. I'm like, why? You're not even saying anything. They're like, but like, it's just good having like the presence there. And I'm like, bro, there's no presence. To me, it doesn't feel like a comforting presence. To me, it feels like an obligation to like be talking the whole time. And I don't have the energy, bro. I can talk for like 20 minutes, and then I'm like, all right, cool. Let me not talk to anyone for like 3 hours. I would much rather. A phone call drains my social battery like 10 times faster than hanging out in person does. I find hanging out in person so much easier. I think it's because, like, my mum's always been like that. Like, my mum and I call every week and, like, catch up because she lives in Queensland, so I don't see her very often. But we call every Sunday and, like, catch up with what we've been up to for the week. And I call her. She tells me what she's been up to. I tell her what I've been up to. And then we're like, alright, cool, see you next week. And then done. And that's how it's like always, that's how we have always done phone calls in my family. It's always just been like, hey, blah 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 blah, okay, bye. It just doesn't work for me, bro. You just gotta help your girl understand that when the time comes, say that it's me time. Yeah, but like, I don't know. The girls that I've tried to do that with have gotten offended. When I'm like on a phone call with them, and they seem to have run out of stuff to say, and I've run out of stuff to say, I'll be like, alright, cool. Is there anything else? And they'll be like, no. But then they won't hang up, and I'll be like, alright, I'm gonna go then. And then they're like, oh, okay. Bye, I guess. And I'm like, bro, you just said you were done! I thought we were finished. Why are you angry? Or like, why are you sad? Like, it's not like I'm being like, alright, piss off. Hang up. I'm like, alright, cool. Well, good talking to you. Have a good one. Talk to you later. And then they're like always sad about it. I'm like, dude, we're like, just text me. I'm not gonna be uncontactable. If you want to talk to me, just talk to me. But if we're done with the current conversation and we're out of stuff to say, there's no point just sitting on call wasting my phone battery, bro. Also, I have shit to do that, like, requires my phone. And it's awkward being on a phone call while I'm doing shit on my phone as well, at the same time. Yeah, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying, fellas? I don't know. Guys in the chat, let me know if you feel this way as well. Girls in the chat, let me know what you think. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. Because it's like, I don't know, it's not like I don't want to talk to them, it's just that like, we're physically out of things to say. Like, I feel like it's the same girls that always want to spend time with you, like 24 hours a day, all the time. They'll get used to it over time, you just have to let them know that you need your time. Yeah. And like, I always try to establish that when I start like, seeing someone new. I'm always like, I'm not a super social guy. Like, I like socializing, I like hanging out with people, but like, I need my me time badly. I will not be the boyfriend who's like, always talking to you. Like, I'll check up on you every day, and if you have stuff to talk about, like, we can talk about it. If you want to hang out, we can hang out. But like, I need time just like not talking to anyone. Especially if it's just like, it's just not productive, you know? I like socializing, but it's got to be like productive socializing, you know? But I'll always be like, alright, like if I'm ending a phone call, I'll always be like, alright, cool, good talking to you, text me if you need anything or like want to talk or anything. Like, I try and make it clear that I still want to talk to them, I'm not just like, sick of them. I don't know. Maybe it's just the type of girls I'd be dating. I like a girl who is like, clingy when you're hanging out, but is also understanding that you both need time away from each other sometimes. You know? Like, I want a girl who's like independent but also clingy, if you know what I mean. Like, can go off and do her own stuff for the day, and that's fine, but then when we're hanging out is clingy. That's like perfect. But I understand that that's a tough line to find. Have you heard of Testy Twister? I have not heard of Testy Twister. Please enlighten me. Those two don't go hand in hand, unfortunately. Yeah, I know. I know it's like a tough balance, but like, I don't know. That's how I am. That's how I am. I just want someone that like mirrors that. Like, if I'm like, hey, what's up? And you're like, hey, not much, I'm a little busy today, won't be able to hang out. And I'll be like, that's fine, I got my own shit that I can do. I'm down to hang out if you're free, but if you're not free, I have other stuff that's gonna entertain me in the meantime. And I'm like, alright, cool. But then when we do get to hang out, I'm like, yay! Hanging out, yay! And I'm like excited. Every girl that I've dated has always been either like too independent to the point where we're like never hanging out because they're always like busy. Or like not even too independent, but just too busy, I guess. Or like too caught up in their own stuff to make time. Or way too clingy to the point where they never want to leave. Or like never want to go off and do their own stuff. And always want to hang out with me, which means that I can't do my own stuff. It's always one or the other. Anyways, if there's any ladies, single ladies who are single and are ladies, hit me up. Please be between the ages of like 19 and 30. You watch any anime, bro? Do I watch anime? What do I look like? Some kind of nerd? No, I do be watching anime. I watch a fair bit of anime. I'm about 3/4 of the way through One Piece right now. I'm currently up to Whole Cake Island arc. I haven't watched any in a couple of weeks because I've been a little bit busy, but I be watching mad anime. Once I finish One Piece, I'm gonna watch like a bunch of shows that I've never seen before. One Piece is just obviously taking up a fair bit of my time, of my content watching time. But after I finish that, I'm also going to finish, fuck, what is it called? Ava. Not Ava. Not Evangelion. What is it? The one with the psychic girl who's like murderous and stuff. 3/4 is crazy. I mean, yeah, I'm like 3/4 of the way caught up to the anime. Because I'm like at the start of Whole Cake, and then all I have is fucking, I think Wano and Egghead, and then I'm caught up. I'm pretty sure Egghead is the most recent arc that's currently still going on. Or it might have just finished. You've never watched One Piece. A lot of people say that. You know, it's like, you should, it's really good, firstly. But secondly, I see a lot of people say that. They'll be like, yeah, I love anime, I watch all these, I watch so much anime. But they don't, they'll have watched like 100 different shows. But then they'll have never watched One Piece. And on TikTok and stuff, I see a lot of things that are like, I'm starting to get into anime. Here's like the 3 shows that I've watched so far. Please recommend me some shows. And then they'll be like, I will not watch these shows. High School DxD, fair enough. One Piece, and I'm like, what? Why are you not gonna watch One Piece? I usually get teared apart limb from limb every time I say that. I don't think you should be torn apart limb from limb because you haven't watched it, but I think you should watch it. I understand that it's a big commitment, but once you start it, you will understand. Like, yes, it is over 1,000 episodes. I understand that, but you have to remember, every episode's like 20 minutes, right? If you were watching regular One Piece and you're not watching One Piece, you should be watching One Piece. Don't watch the regular One Piece. Watch One Piece. It's so much better. But like, it's 1,000 episodes. But every episode only has like 5 minutes of actual new stuff. Because it's like 5 minutes of theme song, 5 minutes of backstory, 5 minutes of end credits. It's like you only get like 5 minutes of actual new show every episode, basically. If you watch One Piece, it's like 1/3 of the time, 1/3 of the episodes. And also, once you start watching, when you start watching, you'll be like, oh my god, I'm never going to finish the show. It's like, it's so long. How am I ever going to finish the show? Once you get a few episodes in, you'll be like, damn, this show is not long enough. This show is so good, I want it to keep going as long as possible, because it just keeps getting better and better and better. And then eventually you'll catch up to where it is now, and you'll be like, damn. I have to wait 2 weeks for the new episode to come out. I wish there was more episodes for me to watch. Now I'm all out of episodes. You're gonna wish there was more. Like, I only really started watching it this year, and I'm almost finished. If you just watch like a couple episodes a day, you'll be caught up within like 3 months. But like you will not just watch a couple of episodes a day. You'll end up watching like 5 to 10 episodes a day, because it gets so good that you're not gonna want to stop. And I'm being so real. Like you'll get to points and you'll be like, fuck, I'm really interested. I'm like so invested in what's gonna happen. And so you watch another episode, and then you watch another episode, and then you watch another episode, and then suddenly you've watched like 20 episodes in a day. And look, there's another arc done, easy. Like it feels like a big commitment, but it truly does not take you that long, because it is simply peak. Yeah, I'm weird though. I watch one anime until the season ends, and then I watch something else. Yeah, but like, it's like you watch one thing until you finish it, and then you move on to the next show. That makes sense. That's fine. That's pretty normal. If you let me break it down for you. Don't think of One Piece as like a 1,100 show episode long show. Okay. Think about it. It's a 5 seasons. It's currently about 5 seasons, 5 or 6 seasons, and each season is like 50-ish episodes. Season 1 is 50 episodes of the original anime. If you watch One Piece, it's like 30 episodes. 30 30-minute episodes. But like really it's like 6 seasons. Which I know is still a fair bit, but like you will be surprised how quickly you finish it. Like at the start of the year I was like, I'm never going to finish it, it's so long. And now I'm almost finished it. And I'm not even like, this is me like taking breaks in between watching it as well. Like I've taken multiple like month-long breaks while watching this. If I was like really locked in, I probably would be caught up by now. Yeah, you should. It's so good, bro. And like you're literally running out of time to watch it. One Piece is one of the best shows of all time, and if you do not start it soon, you will run out of time to watch it. Because it is getting close to the end of the show. The creator has confirmed this. Oda has confirmed this. It's getting close to the end of the show, and once people find out, like once it's revealed what the One Piece is, it does not matter if you have never ever given a single fuck about One Piece in your whole life, you will know what the One Piece is, because people will spoil it. No matter what part of the fucking internet you're on, you will hear what the One Piece is. Someone will tell you online. You'll see something on Instagram, you'll see something on TikTok, you'll see something on YouTube, you'll see something on Twitter. It's like, it does not matter what your algorithm is, you will hear it somewhere. There will be no escaping it. And it's like, although the show doesn't necessarily hinge on finding out what the One Piece is, but it's obviously like a big part of the show. But there is, you know, the show is One Piece is the epitome of like, it's not about the destination, it's the journey, right? So like you'll still get value from the journey, but you should watch it. You should try and catch up before you find out what the One Piece is. Because once the One Piece comes out, you will literally have to like not look at the internet for probably months, like at least 3 or 4 months of zero internet access in order to not find out what the One Piece is. After like the initial wave dives down, which will be like 4 to 6 months, then maybe if you're careful, you can avoid spoilers, but like it's still gonna be tricky. It's gonna be like it's like the TV show equivalent of finding out that Darth Vader is Luke's dad, right? Because even if you haven't seen Star Wars, you will know who Darth Vader is. You'll know that Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's dad. It'll be a part of culture for the rest of human existence. Okay? It'll just be like out there, and you'll know whether you wanted to or not. So if you want to be alongside the thousands of people finding out for the first time what the One Piece is when it is revealed, you gotta start now. Like, you are running out of time. Anyway, there's my rant about why you should watch One Piece. Done. But yeah, once I catch up, I'm gonna like start watching way more movies, because I have a huge backlog of movies that I need to see, and also I have a huge backlog of other anime that I need to see. It's like even minor, or not minor, even like One Piece is a show that has a lot of plot twists, right? It has a lot of spoilers. It has a lot of things that you're not supposed to find out until at a certain point in the show. As someone, like, once I started watching One Piece and I got, like, maybe halfway through, and I started getting to the point where all of these, like, a lot of big secrets are getting revealed, I will literally go into a shop, or, like, I will go somewhere that, like, has pop culture stuff, and I'll be like, damn, that's a spoiler, that's a spoiler, that's a spoiler. Like, and, like, if you go into EB Games, or you go into, like, Zing, or you go into Miniso, or, like, any sort of pop culture store that has One Piece stuff, they will just have figures, posters, things, like, things on display that are huge spoilers. If you are someone who, like, knows the show. Like, if you've never seen One Piece, you won't realize that that's a spoiler, but once you start watching, you'll be like, damn, that's a crazy spoiler. Because, for example, today, I was in Miniso on Swanston Street, and there was a figure of, I'm not going to say who the character is, but there was a figure of a character who is supposed to be dead, like, who was supposed to have died as a child. There was a figure of that person as an adult. And so you're like, holy shit, that person's not dead. And also, it like, reveals, like, their abilities, which you're not supposed to find out until way later. It's like a crazy spoiler that they have that ability. And that they're alive. So it's a double spoiler in one figure. And if you saw that figure when, like, before you got up to that point in the show, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? I literally saw a massive cardboard cutout of Luffy Gear 5. And in the show, I'm not up to Gear 5, but I know what Gear 5 looks like, and I know that Gear 5 is a thing. Because I've seen that, and I've seen, like, a bunch of other stuff about it. Because that was another instance of, like, when that got revealed, there was no escaping it, you know? And it's gonna be like that, because there's gonna be so many more spoilers like that leading up to the end of the show. I don't know if it's just me, but there has been no good games recently. That's not true. That's simply not true. If you believe that, you're simply not looking hard enough. You simply just need to expand your genre. You need to expand the genre of games that you play, and you need to expand off of just looking at the front page of Steam. Or the front page of the PlayStation Store. Because there is a whole universe of indie games that you have never ever heard of, and they are some of the best games of all time. I could list off 20 indie games that are absolutely fantastic that you've probably not played. I feel like the only popular games are Mecha Chameleon. That might be the only popular games, but that might be the game that's trending right now, but that doesn't make it the only good game that's out right now. You also don't just have to play what's trending right now, and also games that are, like, new. You don't have to play new games. There's games from the past 10 years that are still classics and still amazing, that you just may not have played. You may have just, like, they may have just flown under the radar. But they will absolutely knock your socks off. Bro, there's so many indie games released in the past year or are in progress that are amazing. Exactly, like, I go on TikTok and I see, like, probably 10 different indie games a day that are either, like, being released by, like, a team of 3 people, or are, like, still in development, but they look insane. I'm gonna pull up a list of games right now. You know what, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go to Backlogged right now. I'm gonna go to the games list that they have. I'm gonna go to apply filters. We're gonna go. They don't have indie game as a filter. That's unfortunate. But okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a quick break from the Nuzlocke. I'm gonna show you some games. This is Backlogged. For anyone that doesn't know what Backlogged is, it's Letterboxd but for video games. I'm not really looking for indie games. Okay, do not ever say that to me, firstly. Don't ever say that to me. Because you're wrong. And secondly, if you're saying you're not looking for indie games, and then you're also saying that there's no good games coming out, you simply need to shut the fuck up. If you're not willing to play indie games, if you're not willing to play anything that is not made by a AAA studio, and you're complaining that there are no good games coming out, you're simply an idiot. You simply need to not talk. Let me scroll here and show you some games that you need to play if you haven't. Hollow Knight, indie game, one of the best games of all time. Undertale, indie game, one of the best games of all time. Hades, indie game, one of the best games of all time. Stardew Valley, I haven't played, but if you like farming games, it's like apparently one of the best farming games of all time. Terraria was an indie game. Minecraft was an indie game. Cuphead was an indie game. Yo, what's up, Jonesy? Sorry, I'm in the middle of an angry rant right now. Brother, hope stream is going well. I'll be lurking. Have a good one. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Hollow Knight is peak, and Hollow Knight is a fucking indie game. Hollow Knight was made by like one person. Undertale is good. Cuphead, indie game. Fantastic game. Celeste, one of the best games of all times. I love an angry rant. Tell those bitches how you feel. I will, bro. Celeste, fucking fantastic. Let me scroll here. Balatro, indie game. Plants vs. Zombies was an indie game. It Takes Two was an indie game. I think. Wait, actually, I might be wrong on that one. Let's keep going. Let me look here. Hotline Miami. Limbo. Stray. See, you haven't played Cuphead, bro. Cuphead is fucking fantastic. Papers, Please. Dead Cells. FNAF was an indie game. Outer Wilds! If you have not played Outer Wilds, play Outer Wilds right the fuck now. Little Nightmares. Firewatch. Just look at these games. Just look at like a clip of these games. If it looks interesting, play it. If it doesn't look like your thing, find something else. But you can't indie game just means it's made on a small budget, usually by a couple of people. It's like, but like indie games span so many genres. It's like there is, I guarantee you, 20 indie games that you could look up right now that would be exactly what you want to play. Risk of Rain, Inside, Dispatch, Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium is fucking fantastic. Inscription, Slay the Spire, What Remains of Edith Finch, Katana Zero, Binding of Isaac, Super Meat Boy, Enter the Gungeon, Stanley Parable. Like, these are all fucking classic games. Cult of the Lamb, Ori and the Blind Forest. Gris is actually really good as well. Slime Rancher. Peak was an indie game. Literally, Mecha Chameleon is an indie game. Unpacking. Blasphemous. Amori. Like, so many fucking peak games that you're missing out on if you refuse to play indie games. Indie games are the backbone of the games industry. I play a lot of indie games, and these hasn't been a lot like Adia and Ark and shit. Yeah. Wait, what? I can't. Peak is peak. Peak is peak. It's like so many games that you probably have played and loved are indie games, and you just didn't realize because they were so popular. Sometimes you just gotta take a chance on a game that looks a little bit weird, you know? Looks a little bit weird, but it's like fucking peak as fuck. Do not just play whatever is trending right now. Do not just play whatever the next action-adventure 3D open world game is, produced by Sony, or produced by Activision, or whatever. Produced by, like, a big-name company. Look for distinct, interesting, groundbreaking, new games. Mecha Chameleon is slightly overrated. Mecha Chameleon is really good, considering it's made by, like, literally 2 people. They are literally, like, making new updates to the game every day. And it's made like $30 million. The game is like $6. And they've sold like so many they've sold millions of copies of it. Those 2 are literal millionaires now because of Mecha Chameleon. Because it's an interesting game with new mechanics that is fun. And it's cheap. And it's replayable. Literally the best ever game was an indie game named Project Zomboid. Project Zomboid, exactly, another great example. What's cheap? Mecha Chameleon. It's like, I cannot stress this enough how indie games, fucking, oh my god. The only way that I can understand why you would be saying there's no good games coming out is if you are only playing AAA games from big companies. It's like, yeah, like, I totally understand that, because every like, 90% of games that come out from big companies are all exactly the same for the past, like, 5 years. If you're only playing the new COD, the new FIFA, the new whatever, like, big franchise game, then yes, I understand that the games are probably boring as fuck, because they're all copy-pasted exactly the same. That's why you gotta try and find new stuff that's interesting and groundbreaking. And made with passion, and not made with the sole intention just to make money. That's just me, though, only because to me it seems like a mini game. Even if a game is short, it doesn't make it a bad game either. There's like 2 types of indie games, right? There's an indie game that's like a game that you can literally play forever, like a roguelike or something like that. Or there's a game that's like meant to only be like less than 10 hours, but has some of the most interesting gameplay and story that you have ever seen in your whole life. And it's like $15. Both of those games that I like, games that would be like $15. And it will literally change your life if you play it. Like, I have never ever been bored of games because I play so many indie games. Undertale, exactly. Undertale is considered one of the best games of all time. It has a fan base that has consumed that one game for over 10 years now. And they're still finding new stuff about it, and they're still talking about it. The fan base is making their own stuff based on it because they love it so much. And every new crumb of content that Toby Fox comes out with, people are so appreciative of it, and people are so, like, into it still, even though it's been over 10 years. It's like every single time a new chapter of Deltarune comes out, people play it like 10 times each, and they look for every little crumb of detail about it because every part of the game is so filled with passion, and it's so made with love and attention to detail. Mecha's not a bad game. I think it's cool and creative, but to me it seems like it's not the type of game where you play alone. With friends in VC can be a diamond in the rough, but playing it by yourself, yeah, of course, it's a multiplayer game that's definitely going to be more fun playing with friends, but you can play it by yourself still. There is like an online mode. But yeah, but like not every indie game is like that. There's so many indie games that are single player. And again, Mecha Chameleon is a game that you can play forever, and it's literally $6. But sorry, I don't mean it to sound like I'm yelling at you specifically. It's just a thing that I've heard from a lot of people in the gaming community, and it makes me very angry. It makes me frustrated because, like, people just refuse to... People, like, willingly miss out on some of the best games that have ever been released. Just because it's, like, It's like, oh, it's not made by a brand that I have heard of, or it's not an IP that is familiar. Oh, the art style is like a little bit unique and weird, and it's not trying to simulate the most realistic graphics of all time. It's like it has like a unique art direction instead of just trying to look like every other game. I'm not gonna play that. But yeah, I don't want it to seem like I'm angry at you specifically, Ezra. Ballsack is sliming out Diglett while we have heard discuss phone call hatred, One Piece rant, and Steam game rant. Peak sentence. Oh, yeah. For real. But yeah, I'm not angry at you, I'm just very passionate about this topic. But like because I've literally heard people say that, and then you'll be like, oh, okay, what games have you been like playing recently? And they'll be like, Fortnite, 2K, FIFA, COD. And it's like, yeah, no wonder you're fucking bored of games, dude. Play something that doesn't have a ball or a gun in it. And like, I know you don't specifically, like, I know you play a little bit more than that, like you mentioned Last of Us earlier. Like, I know you at least probably play a lot of, like, the PlayStation exclusives. Like, you've probably played God of War, you've probably played Spider-Man, you've probably played... Which those are good games as well, like, I'm not saying they're not, but... There's, like... You gotta look a little bit deeper than that sometimes. Because, like, yes, those games are good, but they are also games made by massive studios, and they only come out, like, once every 5 years, you know? They also came out with a new game recently where the mechanic is you grab items and stretch them to fling them across the room. Really? That sounds good. Speaking of stretching, there's an indie game that I'm really excited for the development of. I've been like following the devlogs that they've been posting, called Stretchmancer. It looks really good. It's like a new puzzle game that they're making. It's made by the guy who made Crow 64. One gun game that I've been loving is Arc Raiders. Yeah, I haven't played Arc Raiders. It doesn't really look like my type of thing. Risk of Rain 2 is amazing. Yeah. Risk of Rain 2 is a really good roguelike. It's not my favorite, one of my favorite roguelikes, but I still think it's a very good game. And the only reason I don't like it as much as some other roguelikes that I've played is because I haven't played that much of it. So I don't know, like, the deep strategies of it and stuff like that. But it's fun. This has been a very passionate, ranty stream so far, and I apologize for that, but we just keep talking about things that I have strong feelings on. And, like, you know, what else are we gonna do while I'm sitting here killing hundreds of Diglets? I'm learning the Cuphead speedrun at the moment. That's fun. I've heard that it's a fun game to speedrun. I'm not really a speedrunner, but I have mad respect for speedrunners. Oh my god, my voice is already like, I can feel it like starting to wear out, and it hasn't even been an hour and a half yet, just because I've been like yelling and ranting and raving like a madman. It destroys your fingies, I bet. Would you be interested in a strategy that all Nuzlocke is used to get rid of grinding but keeps the challenge? Sure, hit me. I like how you're bringing this up at the end of the Nuzlocke when we've literally spent probably a combined like 12 hours of grinding. PKHEX? What's that? Well, what Nuzlocke is used is a thing called PKX to save file edit, give themselves rare candy, skip the grinding. Oh, well I didn't... See, I knew that was a thing, but I didn't know that what the actual thing was called. Alright, well, obviously we can't do it now, because we're done with grinding for the entire Nuzlocke, but if I have to reattempt this Nuzlocke or for the next Nuzlocke, I'll do that. And then we'll be able to skip the grinding. And we can just have more fun. More fun, less grind. If I had known about that earlier, I would have done that. Dear God, my entire feed is One Piece. Is that because I was talking about One Piece so much and your phone heard me? That's so funny. But yeah, dude. And that's just like regular One Piece. Imagine when the One Piece gets revealed. Like, when it gets revealed what it is. Your entire feed will be that. It's gonna be the top search on every single social media. I guarantee you. Instagram, it'll be trending. TikTok, Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, everything. Tumblr. Alright, let's go kill Blue, everybody. Alright, everybody, who's fucking ready, boys? Final checks. Final checks. Everybody's at the level cap. Is there any items that we can give anybody that are gonna help us here? Alright, I do not have any items that I can give people. Let's save. We should save. Just in case the game crashes or some shit. I have hyper potions and full heals. I have... Actually, I should probably... I might sell everything, see if I can get just a few more things. Let me sell everything I'm not gonna use. Moonstone we're not gonna use. Oh, you can't buy that. Okay, Awakening. X Defense. Axe. Oh, we should get some. We should have some ethers as well. Actually, we should have some ethers. Oh wait, no, I don't want to buy. I don't want to buy. We can sell the rare candies because we don't need to level anybody up anymore. Oh, actually, we should put the black glasses on somebody. Because that boosts dark type moves, which will help us against Agatha. Who has a dark type move? Does anybody? Do you have bite still? You do not have bite anymore. Who had bite? You have psychic. I actually don't think anybody has bite. I think we got rid of it. I think only Flambe has bite, but we're not using them anyways. I'm going to be doing 10 games in an AP tomorrow. What's an AP? So we can sell the black glasses. We can sell the X speed. We can sell the calciums. We can sell the cleanse tag. Oh, archipelago, nice. You know how it works, right? The 6 have to last you the whole challenge, and you can't heal or grab a new Pokemon. Make sure you play properly to preserve your team members. Yeah. Like I can heal them with like items and stuff in between fights, right? Like, obviously I can't go back to the Pokemon Center, but I can, like... That's what the Hyper Potions and stuff are for. But I can't, like... I can't heal them in battle, but I can heal them in between battles. We can sell the Zincs. I've got 40 Hyper Potions, which will be more than we need. But I'll keep the max potions, I'll keep the full restores. We don't need max revives, because we can't res anybody. We can sell the proteins. I'll keep the ice heal, just in case. Big Pearl we can sell. Revives we can sell. I can't sell water stones. Oh yes I can. HP up, I can sell. Full heal. I have full heals for all of our status conditions. Thunderstone. Alright. Actually, can I sell my Pokeballs? I can. Alright, we can sell all of our Pokeballs, all of our Great Balls, all of our Ultra Balls. Alright. Now, let's buy some more stuff just in case. I have 3 of those. I have 40 of those. Alright, let's just get as many full restores as we can. Alright. Are we ready, everybody? Let's strategize for Lorelei. We have Lorelei, Dugong, Cloyster, Slowbro, Jinx, Lapras. Let's go over the strategy. So, she's got 1, 2, 3, 4 Pokemon that are Water and Ice type. She's got 1 Pokemon that is Ice and Psychic. So we're gonna lead with Cerberus. He's gonna be our Water type killer. He is good against Water type moves and Ice type moves, so he's chillin'. For Jinx, Jinx is Psychic type. I think we probably just use Grumpy or someone for that. Actually, we can just use Cerberus still, probably. We don't have any steel type moves though, which is the thing, but that's okay. So we have Cerberus as our number 1 for her. Secondarily, we'll have Grumpy. What moves does Grumpy have? Grumpy has Psychic, Body Slam, Breast Snort. Yeah. He's our tank. Agatha, well, we've got, yeah, Bruno. Bruno is rock and fighting. So we've got good against rock. Good against fighting. Good against fighting. Good against fighting. And rock. And rock. And rock. Agatha is ghost and poison. So we've got Grumpy for that. And we've got basically everybody, except for Ballsack. Lance, we've got Articuno. And then for Gyarados, we've got Poseidon. And then for the champion, Pidgeot, we've got Poseidon, and we've got Cerberus. And we've got McFlurry. Alakazam, we don't really have anybody for, but we will be fine. We can just, you know, we can use Grumpy or whatever. Rhydon, we've got Lionheart. Executor, we've got McFlurry. Gyarados, we've got Poseidon. Charizard, we've got Poseidon, Lionheart. You know, we're fine. I think we're pretty chill. Who am I using for Bruno? Bruno will mainly be probably Lionheart, Ballsack, and McFlurry. I think we're pretty set. I think it's time to go, boys. Bruno is going to hit you hard. Your team is weak to his whole team. That's not true. That's not true at all. He has an Onix, a Hitmonchan, a Hitmonlee, another Onix, and a Machamp. I'm ready. Let's fucking do it. Hello, Lorelei. Alright. Hopefully she doesn't start with Jinx. But that's a 1 in 5 chance, so I think we'll be okay. We're gonna take this slow and steady. We're gonna think through all of our moves. We're not gonna make any rash decisions. They all have rock moves and earthquake, but you can't lose Articuno. Okay. Yeah. I just accidentally pressed on an Ultra Kill live stream and it sounded like someone just experienced police brutality. It's pretty crazy. It's a crazy game. Alright. So let's lock in. Dugong, alright, perfect. Perfectly according to plan. Is there a way that I can see what moves they have? No, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. Alright. Thunderbolt. We outspeed. Okay, boom. There's 1 of 6. Wait, do they only have 5 or do they have 6 each? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no. The champion's the only one that has 6. Everybody else has 5. Okay. Huge. Cloyster, that's fine. We're not changing. We should still outspeed here. Okay, it's using Protect. That's fine. On Bulbapedia, you can check their stats, your sets if you're worried about a certain one. Okay, I'm a little worried about Bruno now that you've brought it up. But I think we'll be okay. Let's just think about Bruno after this fight. We gotta get our head in the game here. Slowbro, that's fine. Still water type. Still water type, still weak to Thunderbolt. Lapras, we're fine. Alright, didn't one-shot, but that's okay. Confuse Ray, okay. That's fine. Okay, it's healing. Citrus Berry. That's fine. We're gonna go for the Thunderbolt. We're not gonna be confused, because Cerberus is goaded. Yes! Alright, big. Jinx? Alright, we're gonna swap to Grumpy. Because Cerberus is confused and Grumpy has thick fat, so it's immune to freezing. And he's our tank, he's our boy. We're gonna hit him with the Body Slam. It misses on the Lovely Kiss. And it dies. And that's one Elite Four member down. With no casualties, no stress. Yo, welcome back, Love Disc Lover. I had chocolate crackles for the first time in my life today. What did you think? Did you enjoy? Alright. We took no damage. How are we looking for PP? Because we gotta watch our PP as well. Thunderbolt is fine. Well, we're not gonna use you against Bruno anyway. You're fine. Everybody's fine. Now, let's think about Bruno. I just want to look at what moves he has just to make absolutely sure that we're okay. Alright. Alright, his Onyx is no Earthquake. That's probably the only thing that I'm stressed about. So let's think about this. Who are we gonna lead with? One of his Onyxes knows Rock Tomb, the other one does not know any sort of rock moves. His Hitmonchan and his Machamp both know Rock Tomb as well. I thought there would be a chocolate Pokemon. I don't think they've made a chocolate Pokemon yet. They've made a dessert Pokemon. Alright. Our most important decision is who we lead with. Everybody else is, like, we can manage. I think our best bet is to start with Ballsack. Because, best case, he starts with one of his Onyxes. Worst case, he starts with one of his fighting types, which is still fine because we resist. And Ballsack is tanky, so it's okay. I think we start with Ballsack. Kill it if it's an Onyx. If it's Machamp, we swap to McFlurry because it doesn't have any rock type moves. Same with Hitmonlee. If it's Machamp, we swap to if it's Machamp, we swap to... Machamp is a little bit of an issue. Machamp, Rock Tomb is bad against Ballsack. Fighting type is bad against you. Fighting type is bad against you. Rock Tomb is bad against you. Rock Tomb is bad against you. And Fighting type is bad against you. I think we swap to Lionheart and just do our best. Because Lionheart has Intimidate. It'll lower its attack. I think that's our best bet, and we just try and Hydro Pump it and kill it as fast as possible. I think this is extremely doable, but this will be our toughest fight of the Elite Four. I think just in case, I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna full restore just to get our PP back. Because you never know what's gonna happen. Okay, never mind. I thought it had an effect on PP, but I guess not. Alright, hello Bruno. Utilize Intimidate on the Machamp. Yeah, exactly. Alright. Let's lock in, boys. This is gonna be our toughest battle. Everybody else we have thought out strategies for. This is our only one that I'm a little bit worried, but you gotta remember, Machamp is only level 56. All of us are 6 levels higher, so it is still in our favor. Alright, please start with an Onix. Yes! Okay, good. This is good. We're gonna hit him with the Razor Leaf. We don't need to go Frenzy Plant. I don't think we need to be that extreme. We only have 5 of those. And he goes for the crit. I don't know if that was necessary, but I like the effort. Hitmonchan. Alright. Hitmonchan only has fighting and rock type moves. It does not have a ground type move. Wait, actually, is Hitmonchan scary? Wait, actually, hold on. Wait. What was it? Wait, what did I just say that I was going to use on Hitmonchan? Okay, Hitmonchan is also scary. I didn't I didn't realize. I think we go Lionheart here. Actually, you know what? Let's keep Ballsack in here. I'm keeping Ballsack in. We're gonna hit him with the Frenzy Plant. Boom. Not an issue. That's 1 out of 2 threats down. Hitmonlee does not have any rock-type moves. It only has normal and fighting-type moves, so we're gonna swap. We're gonna use McFlurry. McFlurry is safe here. You're just gonna have to use Gyarados and Venusaur for this one. I agree. Hitmonlee does not have a rock-type move, so we're gonna hit him with the Fly. It's using Mega Kick, it misses. We hit him with Fly. Is that a one-shot? Probably not. Oh, it is. Good shit. Who's next? Machamp. We're gonna swap to Lionheart. We're gonna hit him with the Intimidate. He is intimidated. He's probably gonna go for the rock type move. We can tank a Rock Tomb. We're gonna hit him with Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump hits. He's low. That was a crit. That was a huge crit. We're gonna tank this Rock Tomb completely. Oh, no fucking issue. It does slow us, but that's okay. We can tank another one. We can we overestimated Machamp crazy style. We're gonna hit him with the Surf. Okay, that's fine. Scary Face, that's fine. He's really trying to lower our speed here. But that doesn't matter for us. When you're an absolute beast like Lionheart, it truly does not matter. He's going with the full restore. That's a little bit scary, but it's fine. We're in a good position here. We're gonna go for the Hydro Pump. He missed the Cross Chop. What a fucking loser. We missed Hydro Pump. That's okay. We're gonna hit him with Surf again. I think it's better to go for stable damage versus high risk, high reward here. I don't know why he's going for Cross Chop when he has a super effective move, but, you know. He's going for another full restore. Bruno is a little bitch that has to rely on healing items. Oh, how the big bad Bruno has fallen. Bro, that's the 3rd crit that Lionheart has landed this fight. Lionheart is putting in work right now. This should kill. Okay, no. Alright, he doesn't have any more heals. Okay, that was a crit, but we're fine. All he has now is another Onyx, which is fine. This Onyx does know Earthquake, but that's okay. We're gonna go Ball Sack here. We're gonna go Ball Sack, we're gonna use Razor Leaf. This should kill. It kills. And that's 2 out of 4 elite members down. Be proud of who you're named after, Lionheart! Alright. That was a little bit stressful, but we're fine. Look at the team. Only Lionheart absolutely carried here. 3 crits against that Machamp. And you know what? All it takes is one little full restore to get you back, and you're good to go. Does it? It doesn't heal PP, does it? Should I have gotten Ethers? Maybe I should have gotten Ethers. Let me just check. It does not. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't heal. PP. But I have a couple of Ethers. I have a couple max Ethers. Am I gonna use you in the next fight? Alright, Agatha. Poison and Ghost. Who am I gonna use for this fight? Agatha. Ghost Poison. I think we're gonna go... I mean, none of us are, like, weak to Ghost or Poison, really, except for you. Like, we could really just go whoever here. I think we'll be okay. For Arbok and Golbat, we'll probably go whoever. It doesn't really matter. For the Gengars and the Haunter, I think we probably go... maybe Lionheart again, honestly. You can buy Ethers or Elixirs. That's why you kind of want to save them throughout the playthrough. Oh, you can't buy them. Oh. I didn't know that. That's okay. We'll be fine. Okay. Who do I need Lionheart for? I don't need him for Lance. I don't need him for Blue. The only one that I would maybe use for him for with Blue is Rhydon and Charizard, but I have another Water type for that, so it's okay. Use Grumpy and Psychic away. That's true, actually, you're so right, because it'll be neutral or super effective for everybody. I was thinking that, like, he wouldn't be able to use his normal type moves, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, boys! Alright. I'm gonna save again, just in case. Alright. Let's go Agatha time. I'm not afraid of an old woman. Okay. Starting with Gengar, that's fine. God, I wish we could use a Gengar. I fucking love Gengar. Double team, that's okay. Because you'll be dead, probably within like 2 attacks. It missed! No way it missed after 1 double team. It missed again?! Grumpy. You can't do this to me, Grumpy, please. Badly poisoned. That's okay, we can rest if we need to. Just kill it, please, just kill it. Kill it before it raises its evasiveness crazy. Okay, there's 1. Please do at least half. Okay, huge. I just need you to hit 1 more. 1 more Psychic, please. Just hit it. 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 Yes! Good shit. Good shit, Grumpy. I knew you had it in you. Alright, it's using Golbat. We're gonna swap it out so it doesn't take more poison damage. We're gonna use Cerberus. We're gonna use Thunderbolt. It should one-shot. Boom. Okay. It's gonna use Haunter. We swap back to Grumpy. We need to not sleep here. We need to not sleep against this thing because it has Dream Eater. So we can't use rest until this thing is dead. Oh, it's holding on by 1. Mean look, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Can't escape. That's fine. I was never gonna escape. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me! It's using a full restore. That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Oh, Grumpy with the crit! My team is critting like they've never critted in their whole lives. They've saved it all up until now. Arbok, we're gonna swap you out. We're gonna swap you out. We're gonna use Poseidon. Okay, it has Intimidate, but that's okay. That's fine. We're gonna Slash. It has Iron Tail. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna use... How much? What is... is Mudshot good? It's 55, but it's only 95 effective. I think we just go... I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide. We can tank another Iron Tail easy. Okay, here, boom, 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 boom. It flinched. Do it again. Boom. Arbok dead. She's gonna use her other Gengar. This Gengar has Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, Hypnosis, Nightmare. Oh, it has Nightmare. How is Grumpy looking? The only move it's gonna be able to use against us is Sludge Bomb. I think Grumpy's gonna be okay. We can always swap it out if we need. Grumpy's gotten us this far, he can take us a little bit further. He only has 4 Psychics left, though. Alright. Healing a little bit. Alright, now, it's gonna use Sludge Bomb again. We're gonna go with Cerberus. It's gonna Sludge Bomb. It doesn't affect me, bitch. We're gonna Thunderbolt. And it's dead. Agatha down! That's what you fucking get. Now we need to heal. Good shit, Grumpy. You're actually insane, Grumpy. Bruno was Gyarados' fight. Agatha was Grumpy's. And now we have Articuno's. So it doesn't really matter who he starts with unless it's Aerodactyl. As long as he doesn't start with Aerodactyl, we're fine. But I don't think he will. And if he does, we just swap. It's okay. Lance starts with Gyarados? Okay, we're fine. He always starts with Gyarados, no matter what? Okay. Alright. The Gyarados has Bite, Dragon Rage, Trista, Hyper Beam. That's fine. What's up, bitch? You think I'm fucking scared of you? I'm not afraid of you! Gyarados. Coming out in the Master Ball. Alright, it does intimidate us. That's okay. We're gonna hit it with the Ice Beam, see how much it does. We are faster. Okay, that does more than enough. It's gone for the Bite. Does fucking nothing to us. We hit him with the Ice Beam again. Boom. It's gonna use Aerodactyl. What does Aerodactyl have? Wing Attack, Ancient Power, Hyper Beam. So we're not gonna use you. We're not going to use you because you don't have any Steel-type moves. We're going to use you. Yes, we're going to use Poseidon. Everybody else, Articuno should be able to sweep. We're going to Surf. Ancient Power, that's fine. We can tank at least 2 more of those. Alright, it almost died. One more Surf. Okay, it's using a full restore, that's fine. That's fine. All that does is delay the inevitable. Bro's acting like I don't have 15 more Surf PP. We're going again. He's going for the Ancient Power again. We're going for the Surf. We're fine. Aerodactyl dead. He's going for Dragonair. Dragonair doesn't have anything that we really need to be worried about. We're going Articuno. Everybody else, Articuno should be able to sweep. We're gonna hit him with the Ice Beam. Boom. One shot. Dragonair fucking sucks. He's gonna use his other Dragonair. This Dragonair has Thunder Wave, which is fine because all that does is paralyze. It doesn't do damage, so we're fine. So when you read Thunder on the screen, don't get scared. We're gonna hit him with the Ice Beam again. Should one-shot again, hopefully. Okay, perfect, perfect. Getting absolutely swept. Okay, now he's pulling out the big guns. Level 60 Dragonite. He doesn't have anything scary. We're totally fine here. We're gonna hit him with the Blizzard. High risk, high reward. Just try and kill it as fast as possible. Before it does... before it starts outraging too crazy. And it's dead. Everybody on the Elite Four defeated. Without a sweat. That's a lie. I'm sweating a lot. But it's okay. Now we gotta kill our arch-rival, Jonathan. The team's looking pretty good here. We didn't take basically any damage in that fight, because we're goated. We're gonna full restore. This is the big fight, boys. It's champion time. Now then, he's gonna start with Pidgeot, probably, because he started with Pidgeot the entire game. Pidgeot does not have anything scary. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with Cerberus, and we're gonna go from there. We have at least 2 counters for every single Pokemon on his team. I am not scared. I'm not scared of this pussy. I'm not worried about it. We've got this in the bag. This is what everything has come down to, boys. 6v6 battle against our rival. He's bringing out the Pidgeot. We've got Cerberus. Hit him with the Thunderbolt. Doug, you're so scared you're lying through your teeth. I'm a little bit scared. But I feel confident in my team and the bonds that I've formed with my Pokemon. The power of friendship! We will win! He's gonna use Charizard. You know what I say to that? I say fucking Poseidon. How about that? I believe this is his only Pokemon that is a higher level than us. Yes. We're gonna go Rock Slide here, because it's 4 times super effective. One shot. Get fucking destroyed. He's gonna use Rhydon. What does Rhydon have? Take down... Okay, Rhydon has Earthquake. He has Earthquake and Rock Tomb. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go Ball Sack for this. We're gonna hit him with the Ball Sack. We're gonna go Frenzy Plant. Because if now is not the time to use Frenzy Plant, then when the hell is it? One shot. Get the fuck out of here. He's gonna use Alakazam. This is the only Pokemon that we don't have a direct counter for. But it doesn't even matter. We're gonna go Grumpy, and Grumpy's gonna sweep him. What does Alakazam have? Nothing scary. He has Psychic is his only attacking move. He does have Recover, but that's okay. We're just gonna Body Slam him into Oblivion here. Grumpy's faced so many Psychic types before. He's totally fine. He's not scared. He's the man! He's the man! Executor. What does Executor have? Giga Drain, Egg Bomb, Sleep Powder. We're gonna go McFlurry for this one. We're gonna hit him with the... We're gonna hit him with Blizzard. Does Blizzard kill? Yes, it does. He's gonna use Gyarados. You know what we do for Gyarados? We Cerberus it. This is his last Pokemon. And we're about to one-shot it, okay? We get intimidated. That's totally fine. We're gonna hit him with the Thunderbolt. It's 4 times super effective. And then we're gonna be the champion of the Indigo Plateau. Get fucked! And we have just won the Nuzlocke, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. Congratulations to me, congratulations to the team, and congratulations for you guys for being here with me along the journey. Get fucked, you stupid little cunt. And here's Papa. You've forgotten to treat your Pokemon with love and trust. That's something that I have done. All of my Pokemon are loved and trusted, and they've never let me down. GG. Because I have a better bond with my Pokemon, and that's what fucking matters. We've been through blood, sweat, and tears. We've seen our beloved friends die along the way. We've survived hours of grinding. And now we're in the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Oh. And that is it. It saves Cerberus the Magneton, McFlurry the Articuno, Poseidon the Kabutops, Grumpy the Snorlax, Lionheart the Gyarados, and Ballsack the Venusaur. Our starter lived along the way. Look at this absolute fucking goated team that we've assembled. And it's me, Nate. Look at the in-game time. The in-game time is 165 hours, I would imagine. It wouldn't be minutes. Holy fuck. Because of how much we sped up the game. Oh my god, we've done it. And Blue runs away like a pussy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Is it gonna do credits? What does it do? Credits? Credits. GG's everybody! That's the Nuzlocke. Oh. Damn. That was awesome. That was so fun. I had a great time. Even when I had to like sit here and grind for hours and hours and hours, I had fun the whole time. That was so fucking good, bro. And get ready, because we're gonna Nuzlocke 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more Pokemon games after this. This is only the beginning of the Dominate Nuzlocke journey. Next up, we're gonna do Heart Gold. And we're gonna sweep it just like we did this one.